Previously, in the world of Galamora.
I'm gonna go figure out what that was. And she turns around, opens the door, walks out, and she's going straight back down to the bar to find the blonde chick. Taps the corner of her eye with her finger and goes, "They tell me everything. So what's with the eyes, huh?"
Oh, it's a long story, but I'm sure you could probably assume, since, well, there's only one way to get it.
Alright, but we're still gonna go check out some poisonware, so we'll head over there.
Can't hide the age on those.
I don't think my elbows and knuckles have aged.
Some taste like beef. Others make you see the gods for a few days. And some just kill you.
What
Okay.
about Corcus? But instead of giving him the right mushroom, we give him the death mushroom, and he can see whatever his god is.
Oh my god.
Permanently.
Roll a persuasion check.
19!
My god.
Come on, little rat man, drugs are cool.
Come on, buddy, it's fine.
You're
Oh
such
my
a
God.
sweet rat, Mr. Fart.
Look here, my name is, Amdos. My name isn't Smoky Farts, that's weird.
Your name is Smoky Farts
Smoky
now,
farts, you're
and
very
you're my
silly.
best friend.
Hey, Johnny, now that I'm not freaking out over something, where did you meet the squirrel?
I never really felt like hurting it. It just seemed like such an innocent little creature. Should I just call it Greentail? Is that a good name? I haven't named something before.
It's showing.
So how'd you get all the way out here? Thought most of those things lived in Sillinors.
Yes, I did used to live in Sillinors. I didn't exactly think Vestia wanted me around. Figured they had some sort of technology that could tell what I was.
Vestia doesn't want anyone around.
Not to mention, I personally had been avoiding Vestia for a very long time. I knew somebody who lived there a while back, and I just didn't want to risk running into them. The Lev part reminded you of Leverton, and in
Okay.
your mind it connects that they look a lot like Leverton.
Aren't you supposed to be dead? The other one killed you, right? At least that's what he said.
Well, I guess the jig is up. So, how long was it going to take you to find out it was actually me?
How long have you been stalking us then?
Well, there was that one part where I got crushed by Kaelid. Yes, that bird was me. You hear like some loud crashing outside, and it seems kind of distant.
Oh shit.
It's that. You see, from that you can see something with wings that seem bright red starting to reach up out of the dust.
Oh shit. No, it's done. We're done. We've done it. It's done.
Oh.
Shut the absolute shit got beat out of him.
Welcome everyone to Untold Realms: Path of Destruction, Session 7? Yes, Session 7. I did fix that. We are here to bring you destruction and chaos and a hot Australian teething mommy. I don't know what
Also
everybody else
trauma.
brings to the table. Yeah, that too. Trauma, I think.
And Barack Obama.
Yeah, why not? Make sure to... When do we meet Barack Obama?
And a 2012 Subaru Outback.
That's the
Dude.
other campaign, sweetie.
You're gonna meet him when like the two campaigns both fight the God of Fate, and then the second phase is Obama.
Nice.
Holy shit. Can we actually make that, please? That sounds awesome.
That'll be our April Fool's episode.
Oh shit.
Unfortunately, Dade is unable to join us tonight, as our schedule is fucky, and
Barack Obama.
there you go. Our schedule's a bit fucky, and unfortunately, he had plans. So everyone, give their love to Dade. Dade, god damn it. I'm extremely tired.
Dave.
I've been woken up at 8 a.m. by fire alarms for the past 2 days, so I'm not having a great time. Makeshift,
Yeah.
anything else you want to mention before we get started?
Aside from that, the fiance was Briar's, not mine, was playing around with Chat GPT, and we were able to discover that when you ask it about our channel, it knew that we were a weekly D&D podcast that takes place in the world of Galamora. That was
Serious.
really cool seeing that.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It
Oh yeah, you were in
wasn't-
the chat.
It wasn't ChatGPT. It was the new Bing AI search thing.
Oh yeah, that
Hello?
thing.
E.
Yeah, but it was able to pick up
He knows about us.
Untold Realms. I really
Yeah.
need to stop burping into the mic.
The ice are going to destroy us.
We tried asking it, where does makeshift mousepad live? And it was like, I'm not sure where makeshift mousepad lives, and I don't know what he looks like. But you could probably find out on their YouTube channel and their Twitter. So it's not there yet, folks. Even AI can't find me. Anyway, aside from that, a piece of art that I
You're
commissioned.
in my basement.
Shh.
Mars, you're not supposed to
A piece-
tell them.
A piece of art that I commissioned literally before either of the campaigns or the channel even started is finally completed, and when we switch screens, you might just see it in its
There you go.
full glory.
I'll show it to you.
Oh, and
Look at this beautiful.
there's that skull. Ah, it's finally done. It's the Capitol building of Vestia. You can see
Beautiful.
kind of the sense of fashion that some of the locals would have. These would be like the really rich individuals living it up in the capital. And oh my god, I love it so much. I just want to commission more stuff.
For those of you who are listening and not watching, you can see the big old Capitol building of Vestia, as well as a bunch of people dressed in what I want to call early to mid 1800s clothing, kinda. So it's basically, if you combined fantasy and the 1800s, you'd probably get a mixture of Vestia.
And
Your
that,
lovely
folks,
audio listeners.
And that, folks,
beautiful,
is
lovely.
because
Makeshift is currently being assaulted by Joe Biden.
Oh my god.
yeah, that's also happening. His arms aren't very strong. I think he might have some sort of problem going on.
Is it like when Cartman tried to kill Stan with a wiffle ball bat?
Yeah,
All right.
basically. So, and the reason their clothing looks so modern is because a little hint at the future campaigns is this might be taking place just before some sort of steampunk-esque world building that Mars and me have been kind of brewing on for a while. So we'll be getting into that way in the future, though. But this is a bit of a hint at when in time the most advanced location in the world is taking place. But otherwise, everywhere else is not nearly as advanced as Vestia.
Everywhere else kind of looks like, I don't know, buttfuck England in the middle of the Black Plague.
Yeah. And I can't think of anything
I like
else.
buttfuck.
Does anybody else have stuff to share? Aside from that, Mars.
I just realized that something is fucky on the game screen. Hold on.
I also realized that.
I tried to just thank you politely, discreetly.
Do I look like I have my pings on in Discord? I know I've got my I have streamer mode on, so I can't hear anything.
Time to close my window, chat.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm fucking it. There we go.
They are in the vents.
Mara, stop telling them where my family is. God damn. Okay. I've got it fixed. We can go back now. Okay, now we can start.
Alright, cool.
Briar has fixed shit.
Very cool.
And now, kicking things off, we left off with Kaelid roaring outside real loud, and something breaking down one of the walls of the Capitol building of Zoyrin, the moving city. And the party had just seen a pair of crimson red wings rise up from the dust and rubble of the other room. And they're all currently standing around. Corcus is there, the strange blonde woman is there as well. And you all just saw that. And Corcus goes, "Oh yeah, that's what I was trying to tell you about. So, what do we do?"
Mania turns and sees the bullshit that's going on. And then she turns to Corcus and just goes, "What the fuck?"
Well, I'm pretty sure that's the thing that the guy before, blonde hair guy, he was warning us about. So she's really strong, as you can see, and you see that the winged figure from the rubble. After rising up, they once again lunge their way outside with a startling-looking speed.
Mania turns
We're not
and
fighting
looks
that,
at.
Are we?
Oh,
First, just ask her. We're not fighting that, right?
Mania turns and looks at the blonde woman who she knows is Elric, and just kind of gives him like eyebrows shoot up, and she just starts reaching for the axe and is kind of like, "Do you think I can take this, or do we need to run?"
From her hunched over position, she's like holding her mouth because she was sort of gagging a bit. She looks up at you and holds out one hand like,
Wait, why was she gagging again?
Oh, because when this god is in the area, it like makes Elric sick.
Oh, ew.
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh.
So one of the last things that happened in the previous session was he like kind of gagged a bit, and he was like, "Ah, crap." They're
Oh,
nearby.
right. Okay. See, brain cells just decided to take a vacation. Mania kind of like tilts her head at him and just goes, "Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You three, with me. Kaelid's gonna hold her off. And hopefully she doesn't die." And Mania kind of gestures for everyone to follow her.
And then the woman points at Johnny and goes, I think I might need your help outside." Me? But they just said,
Go with her.
all right. Barra, please. Be safe. I'll do my best.
Don't do anything too stupid. And you looks at the blonde. Anything happens to him, you're dead. Walks away. Follows Mania.
Covering her mouth, she goes, and just grabs Johnny by the the shoulder of his shirt and like starts pulling him towards the entryway. And
I would like to begin leading into, like, deeper into the heart. We're gonna go start looking for the engine room.
gotcha. You do that. What's generally what you're trying to look for? What sort of
Anything that looks like a staff-only room that isn't a fucking janitor's closet. God damn it, Briar.
everything around you looks to be pretty well decorated. This is a very presentable looking area, aside from the slight bits of dust floating around the air from the caved in wall.
Okay.
But everything looks pretty presentable. It's hard to tell exactly where this might be.
Are there any workers, like dwarves, halflings, anything that looks like they're not traitors?
There's a lot of halflings that just seem to be scrambling this way and that in that same guardsman outfit.
All right, I'm gonna
But it's
grab one of the guards and I'm gonna pull him towards me and we go, "Oi, you! Where's the engine room?"
What? I have no time for this. And he like swats at your hand.
I'd like to grab him by the throat.
Give me a strength check.
Oh, right, dice. That's an important part of this whole thing. Kind of like, oh fuck! I'm all right.
Yes, purple.
Can I possibly do a perception check to
Did
see
you
if there's
die?
signs that just point a direction?
Yeah, you can do a perception check. What are you looking for? Just signs?
Signs that might tell, like anything. What direction to go or anything like that.
Sure, give me a perception check in
there's
chat.
advantage on that. Fuck, I didn't.
I always just take the first one, don't worry.
Okay.
So you got 13. Quick glance
Okay.
around. You see on some, there's a few standing signs that kind of look like they're meant for events. They're not like permanent fixtures. That just seem to be written in common, like this way, probably for like guests or something or an event. But nothing really sticks out as like a service or like a service room sign or employees only.
That would be a 17.
17 on the
Yes.
strength check.
Yes.
Let's see what this individual gets.
Fucking halflings.
13. You pick him up by the throat.
I'm going to pin the halfling against the wall and go, matter of life and death here, kid. Where's the engine room?
He goes, I'm 60 fucking years old. And also, fucking small hallway down to the right. Jeez.
Wonderful. And she drops him and starts walking down the hallway.
Barra follows.
My methods may be rude, but it's still hot as fuck.
Corcus goes, sorry about that, Chief. And he quickly falls as well. Is that everybody in that group there? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then Corcus goes, hey, wait a second, what about, where'd the lizard guy go?
If I know him, he'll find his way back to the ship.
Corcus does a quick double take around the room and just, alright. Yeah.
His only instinct is to survive. He'll be fine.
You're not wrong there.
To survive and eat.
Well, if he survives, he gets to eat. And then Mania's just gonna keep walking. And as soon as she finds the door, she's going to swing it open.
You do that. Finding a narrower hallway from before, it just seems to lead to, like, a few more hallways. It's looking like this is the direction of, like, less fancy, more building functionality area.
Mm.
And as you're making your way towards this, you like take a turn down a hall, and it just seems to be like more hallways. Like when you look left and right, it just seems like where you came from just like loops back around in a different direction
Damn
to
it.
the other area. And it just seems like he either told you the wrong directions or just like you don't know what to look for now that you're here.
Purple, do you have what's the spell? Oh, you wouldn't know what to look for anyway, so it wouldn't work. Fuck.
Magic would be a good idea to use here.
Yeah, but
What are we looking for?
I was suggesting the spell, Shanti used it in the last session. It's like a tracking spell, but we don't know exactly who we're looking for, so this tracking spell wouldn't really help.
You do know that, so Canary knows that the artifact they're looking for is like a chunk of the God of Fire's essence.
Mm-hmm.
And it's somewhere in this building, most likely. At least this is like the engine room of the whole city and the Capitol building. So you know whatever you're looking for, it's a piece of the God of Fire in some way.
Yes.
Yes, but Canary and Date had walked off, Canary and Cress had gone off someplace else. They're not with me and Mania.
Mania told her to come with.
We were off to the side. We were still in the same room, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Did you go
they
with
didn't
them?
walk out.
Ah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Silently terrified.
okay.
Do you want to use any spell that you think might assist?
I don't know if I know that one.
I can actually look and see if you do. Hold on.
So
This
if
is
I'm
why
not
we give
mistaken,
me powers.
clerics know all their spells at once, which is awesome. Kind of like druids, but druids have to prep a certain amount each day.
Oh.
But clerics do have access to their whole cleric spell list.
She does not have the spell that I'm thinking of.
Gotcha.
I mean, if you want me to check for traps, I
Yeah, if you if she checks for traps, that's 10 out of 10.
You might find something.
Barra's a ranger. Does she have any spells that might do that? I know you're a half caster. Wait, I can just look.
I don't have anything that tracks anything.
Hunter's mark. You can't see anything. Pass without trace. Find traps. Spike growth. Yeah, no.
It is
Fuck.
so scary to see things happening on my character sheet.
You're welcome. Mania's gonna turn on Corcus and just go, "Oi, you know what we're looking for?
Huh? What?
Do
Why would I
you
know what you're looking
know
for?
what we're looking for? Motherfucker! Fine, all of you, open a door, see if one of them gets warmer."
Okay.
Oh,
And Mania's gonna throw open one of the doors in the hallway.
wait, wouldn't it be protected if it's like literally the heart of like the
Well, if we
city?
find guards, we know we're going the right way.
If we find guardsmen, also now to go back to the find traps idea, but to
I mean,
go
you could
back to
definitely
the
do that.
find traps idea, there'd probably be traps around the thing. I'm watching very closely at Makeshift's micro expressions to see what she's more.
You
Do
do
you want
realize
to
you're
roll
on a
to
delay,
find
right?
traps?
I would love to roll to find traps.
Sure. Give me. Is that a insight check? An investigation check?
No, that's
No,
a
she's
spell.
got a spell.
Oh.
What's the spell?
Yeah, I've got it too.
Yes. If only I knew how to roll that in D20.
Click it.
You click it.
Click
I
the spell.
click it. Okay. I got this.
Yeah, you do. You
Hold
got
on.
this.
Trust. Oh! I'm finding new things.
Oh my god.
I know.
Oh my
But you have
God.
so much faith in me. Like as a
This
human.
is the spell she's
There you
doing.
go.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, so it's not really a roll. It's just boom.
It's just spell cast.
Are there
Alright.
any traps?
So you don't detect anything that's like. It doesn't necessarily seem like traps, but you do sense something in a nearby wall that seems to have. So the way I interpret this spell in my games is it detects traps by detecting potential energy, which is just like, say a spring got like crunched down real hard, it would detect the energy in that spring waiting to be released. So
So potential energy.
yeah. So it's you do detect something along one of the walls, specifically in one of the light fixtures.
So that's potential energy, tension or falling. So to me, it feels like we shouldn't.
But it's like sort of like along the walls, like it sticks out of the wall. It's not hanging from the
Mhm.
wall. It's like a small lamp, and like this one feels unique in that it has. It seems like the metal of it has a lot more like potential energy charged up into it, as well as like the wall it's attached to.
Mhm, mhm. So who wants to touch it? Which one of us is gonna touch it?
Corcus goes, "What do you mean?"
Corcus, thank you for volunteering yourself, my friend. She's like
what?
super like a buddy with him right now. She's putting her
Oh,
arm
no.
around his shoulders. Corcus,
Come here.
listen,
Hold on.
that-
Canary,
Yes?
What is he touching?
there's like you just touch the light on the wall. Just fiddle around with it for a second. I feel like if you touch this, it'll show us where to go. I sense something in my memories that I got from that dead guy. You should touch that. You should do it. I can't do it, but you should. I'm too short. You should.
Wait, how
You-
tall is Corcus?
Corcus is a halfling, so he goes. He looks at you, and he's looking up at you because you're taller than him. And he goes, "Wait, you mean that light fixture over there?"
Yes, you should touch it. I know. I have a feeling that you're the one who's supposed to touch it.
Oh my god.
Roll a deception check. give me a deception check on him.
Oh my
I
god.
have deception +3, so
That's true.
Oh my
Let's see. Looks looks like he's touching it.
That's a 19.
Oh no.
It appears like he's touching it.
That is a whole list. Oop. That's
He's
12.
touching it.
A 12 against 19. Oh boy.
It feels like he's touching it. It feels like I'm getting what I want.
So he goes, "Oh, okay. That must be one of those fake walls. Good eye on you.
Mania
Just a
pulls
second."
out her axe and holds it in a defensive position, ready in case something blows up.
Corcus scrambles his tiny little legs over to that wall, and he takes some out of his pocket and kind of like stretches it. It looks like he has some sort of like wire or something.
Oh damn! I was hoping it was one of those dinosaur things that has the trigger.
Oh my god! You know what? That's way funnier. So he reaches his little arm down into his bag of holding, and he takes out like a this long arm thing with like a grabby bit at the end. And he like reaches up towards the light fixture and like it's a little bit stuck. Just a second. And he like pulls on it hard enough that he's like dangling on his little legs and he's like not touching the ground. He's like, "Whew."
Oof.
He like takes a moment to breathe, like, "Whew. Oh boy, that's he really spring loaded that thing. Oh, wait a second." As he's looking down at the ground, he reaches down towards. There's like panels of a wall that are like punctuated by beams of wood, and he reaches down to the base of one of them, and right where there's like a hinge on the bottom of it to like finish it nicely, he puts his hands on it, he like pushes it downwards, and you hear like a clunk noise. And the door, like, and like the wall panel kind of like starts swinging open a bit. It's like, "Oh, these things. I just remembered what these are. So, these are designed for halflings, since usually people, they try and pull the lever, but really it's just a switch down at the bottom. Come to think of it, I probably should have remembered that, since these things are really dangerous."
Yeah, you should have. She slaps his back. Too hard to be jovial.
Mania kind of looks at Canary and cocks an eyebrow. It's just like, you know what? Not worth it. And she just shakes her head and starts walking in that way.
You do that. And as you walk through this this like faux wall, it's darker behind this area, and it seems like there's kind of this like dim, like secret wall between two walls. It seems wide enough that it's meant to have halflings go through it pretty easily, but it seems like the intention is to hide the next area through obscurity, or just through like diversion. And let me go grab a thing real quick.
God damn it, Microsoft Edge. Go away.
I'm not gonna get that image out of my head now.
Okay. And so,
Are we in the thing now?
as you can see like a light coming from beyond the darkness, and it seems like there's some area just up ahead. Is there anything you all want to do before you prepare, since you can tell just based on when you saw the circumference of this building, it's not too big on a moving city. You can tell that like there isn't much space left for whatever you must be looking for, and this area is also getting a lot warmer. It's like musky or like muggy in here.
It is such a good thing I have resistance to fire damage.
I am gonna do a smell check.
A smell check.
I want to
What?
do a perception check that's specifically the scent. I wanna really deep dive my nose into this. I want to see if something literally smells fishy, but not quite fishy. I'm not looking for fishy. I'm wondering.
She's wondering if there's any sussy
There-
smells.
I'm wondering if
basically.
there's any sussy scents. A little, you know.
Give me a
That would be a perception
give me
check.
a perception check. But since that's clever, give it to me at advantage. Since of the way I'm thinking of it, it's give me a perception check.
Give it to him with advantage.
What's with advantage?
You roll twice and take the bigger number.
Yay! And I'm
Ba-dum-bum.
adding my modifier on, and boom. No. No. Why?
Is roll 20 being grumpy?
No, I typed it in wrong because I'm stinky.
Uh-oh,
My own
stinky.
scent will hide what I am looking for.
Oof.
Oh!
Thank fuck you rolled with advantage.
Thank God.
That would be an 18, technically.
Yes, it's
Nice. So, Canary, you give the air a quick whiff.
Yes.
Fucking Christ!
I didn't need that in my ear.
I don't know what you're talking about. I definitely needed that in my ear. In fact, I don't think I had enough. Do it one more time. Oh, yeah.
What am I sniffing makeshift?
I'd like to think that your like little vampire character just smelled the air and like with the same expression on my face as if I just took a sip of like an ice cold lemonade on a hot day, just like
Makeshift?
What?
Don't you mean a limeade? Are you betraying the limes?
Wow.
Makeshift?
Pardon me, Freudian slip. I showed my hand.
He's been lying to us this whole time.
Remember, makeshift, lie, and deny when you're caught. you're messing it up.
I'm not built different, not like Canary. Okay, just a moment.
Well, then just
while
break down as if somebody's like staring at you intensely. I'm like, sir, what the fuck did you just say?
So when you give the air a good whiff,
Yes.
you notice two things in particular. One, the air seems like wetter, like it seems like kind of humid in here. The only thing you've seen that's comparable is like you do know about a few steam-powered engines that you've seen in your life, but they're pretty rare. That and like foggy mornings in like forest areas, which you would have known about. So it kind of reminds you of that. But more importantly, is you notice that there's kind of a pain in your nostrils, and it has a bit of a metallic, pukey smell, and that reminds you of like the smell that gets on your fingers after you touch raw iron. But this is kind of like stinging your nose a little bit. It's almost like it's a kind of metal you might be allergic to because you're a vampire.
I have to
And,
ask, how the fuck do you know what it smells like when your fingers touch raw iron?
Have you ever touched a key?
No.
Or this might be more like, I forget what keys are made out of, but
Oh,
there's
that's
absolutely
right. You're in the part of the country where that stuff exists.
yeah, there's
I'm
absolutely
in the
like
south. We just guard our shit with guns and bulls.
then the feeling of actually guns are pretty well oiled, so they might not have the smell, but metal that's like not well oiled or finished when you rub your fingers on it will have a
Oh,
gross
okay.
pukey smell.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, the reason is because our blood has iron in it, and instinctively we don't like the smell of iron because it reminds us of like rotting stuff.
Metallic.
And so
Smell a wired. I love the smell of iron.
I'm different.
Same.
I got anemia. So I'm like,
Us anemics, we're just built different. Oh, the penny smell. That's a good
Yeah,
smell. I
that
like
too.
the smell
Copper.
of pennies. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
I
you
used
smell
to
that,
stuff on
and
pennies.
it's kind of stinging your nostrils, so it seems like there's something ahead that's metal and like producing a lot of steam.
Okay. I share none of this with the group.
Damn.
Hmm.
Push.
out of character, bitch.
Orcus in front of me.
OOC, bitch.
You do
I
that.
do not have anything to prepare because basically, if I want to do something fucky, I have to do it in the middle of battle. So, yep,
So
we're
who's
done
at the
good. I'm
front of
just
the
gonna move
group?
forward. Me.
Mania?
Yep.
As you're coming towards the light and you peek around the corner, you see a hallway of some like general supplies seem to be stacked up in the hallway. It looks like it's not meant to be too like pretty looking. And there's tools here and there, even a few carpets. But
Are we in the hall
notably
now?
You're about to be
Can I
at-
put the hall in?
Yeah. Let's go to the hall screen. At the far end of the hall, as you peek around the corner, you can see that there is two mechanical constructs sitting and
God
like
damn it, not
facing each
again.
other at the end of the hallway. And as you round the corner, it seems like they kind of start whirring to life a little bit as they like turn towards you.
Ah, fuck.
And they're still kind of going pretty slow. Like as they're whirring, like they're still turning their face towards you slowly. As they like stop and look at you, it seems like they're kind of they like halt and they're like making more whirring noises and like it's sounding different. Like they're not putting effort into moving right now, but they are looking at you. Did you do anything?
I mean, I already had Bloodborne out, because I was holding it just in case of an explosion and flying bits of Corcus. I'm just gonna kind of like get ready for a fight, and I'm going to step fully out into the hallway and ready Bloodborne for an attack. I will not make the first attack, though.
You do that, wielding Bloodborne in one hand, wishing it's on PC. You step forward into the hallway, and the robots still seem, or what are these things called? Constructs, that's it. They still seem to be like facing their torsos towards each other, but facing their head towards you, and they're still like whirring and like clanging around a little bit on the inside, and still pointing their heads towards you.
Anybody else do anything?
I'm gonna ask Corcus. Corcus, do you know what these are? There's a chance we could, avoid fighting?
Purple, any chance you could lean closer into your mic?
Is that better?
Yeah, that's a lot better, thank you.
Alright, I asked Corcus if he knows what these are and if there's a chance we can just avoid having to fight them.
Corcus leans around the corner and goes, "Ah, those look dangerous, and they're looking at us." And he like brings his head back from around the corner. Don't bother using fire spells. They won't care. Think. He glances around the corner again. The robots kind of like adjust their heads a little bit to look at him, and they like goes back around the corner. And Mania, you see their heads point back towards you. Like they look a little bit like timekeepers. I think they're called watches. They might have gems inside of them. So if you got any spells that consume gems, maybe you can use their bodies as a component? That might be a weakness.
I think right now our main spellcaster would be Canary. So, Canary, if
Oh,
you've got
yeah.
anything that takes a gem,
God.
fucking use it.
My hands.
Are those
Spells,
hands
not your
rated E
hands.
for everybody?
Especially people who are carrying expensive things. My hands are for. um, in both ways. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I have any spells.
I have lost my D4. Found it. Equal rights, equal fights, Canary. Thank you, Lupin.
Where is Lupine?
In the chat, my dear.
Lupe.
I am not seeing.
I love you, Lupine.
Am I crazy?
What are you looking for?
Anything that would take a spell. I don't. Or it's gem.
Let me look at your spells real quick.
So a lot of the spells that take like 1,000 gold points worth of diamonds or something, those are usually like really high level spells.
She might not have those. Cause she only has up to level 4. So,
Yeah.
Cancer,
Basically, you're
Blood,
saying we're still
no.
got to fight these things.
Yeah.
mass healing word.
But do we need
No.
to fight them?
Mania is going to kind of like take one arm and like wave at it. She's trying to test how these things, if it's like their face that they track or what.
You wave at them and they don't move.
Okay, so they're looking at my face then, not my movements.
Maybe.
So
You know what? I don't give a shit.
You know
I'm
what?
going to
I
take
feel
my
like we have
finger. Oh
expendable
wait, no, I can't
people.
do spire spells.
I feel
Oh,
like we
fuck.
have expendable people in this party. I feel like we have people that we don't
Canary.
need, that are kind of dead weight. So I feel like if they're looking at your face, why don't we just have someone hide their face and walk to see if they get attacked? I feel like that is the correct thing, and I think that person should be. And she pushes him in front. Corcus.
Canary, thank you for reading my brain. As I was gonna say, maybe if I take my cloak off and somebody covers their face with it, maybe it'll help.
I
And
love
that's
how y'all
someone
went
should be
immediately
Corcus.
like it's the face, even though Makeshift said maybe.
Hey, we're testing
I don't
theories
trust
here.
that man's maybe.
Listen, experimental design. We just gotta go for it. And I think that test
Science
subject should be
requires
Corcus.
experimental.
I
Mine, I
took
think
experimental design. It did not involve shoving halflings into battle.
I think it's not really battle. He's just hiding his face. If anything, it's a slaughter. I say Corcus.
He
If
goes,
anything, it's a slaughter.
All right. I guess I'll trust you.
That's
he
your
says-
mistake.
But do you have a weapon on you, Canary? In case this goes bad, I don't remember seeing you use one.
Why would I give you my weapon if you're gonna be dead?
Ugh.
But
Just
do you
Mania
have
is
one?
gonna hand him one of her
Why are
hand
you
axes.
asking? Hold on.
No, he
Why are
has
you
weapons.
asking?
Okay, then
Why are you
why did he
asking?
ask?
Why is he
No,
asking?
he's saying, do you have a weapon, Canary? In case
Why
this
are you
goes
worried
bad.
about me? Why are you worried about me? You're not my dad. Go.
Go.
Please die.
Please die.
Hey, I just want to know. Just tell me you do
Oh,
have something to
She
protect
went to a
yourself with.
blacksmith.
She like
It
gets
doesn't-
really close to him because now I'm gonna bully him because now I know that he's shorter than me. Which is information that was lost to me before. She leans in really close. She's like, are you worried about me? She holds eye contact really intensely. He cannot look away. She's holding onto his chin now, forcing him to make eye contact with her. All right? Okay. What does he do?
He goes,
Mania's a little turned on.
yeah, I am.
Why would you be? Do you like me?
All right, can we please do this another time?
Here, give me one of
Grr.
your weapons then if you're so worried about me.
All right. Do you prefer a dagger or?
I'll take it.
All right. And he reaches into his bag of holding, takes out a pretty standard-looking dagger, seems well sharpened, and he turns it around and hands it towards you.
Thank you. Thank you. I will be pawning this off after you die.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
great.
Clock's ticking, fuckers. Let's go.
All right. Cover my face. All right. Yeah.
I take off my cloak and I throw it over his face. There you go. Face is covered.
That's all right. Purple. That's all right, Barra. I got my own. You're all set.
Mm-hmm.
And he takes off his little cloak and he like holds it up in front of his face and he like starts walking. And the guards seem to they point towards him. He keeps walking down the hall. Do I have a token for Corcus?
I never made one, so no.
It was just
Gotcha.
a random
Let me use a
halfling.
little stand.
Yeah, you just used a random halfling and make him tiny.
Let's
Yeah,
see
that size will
here.
be fine. Yeah. Get it fucking going. By the way, there is indeed a leak hidden in this map.
Ah, fudge. No, don't make me have to look for this now.
Look for it.
I'm
Time
already
to
on
zoom
it.
in.
Love 6 like challenge accepted.
I'm gonna beat you.
You say whenever you say leak, I think of Nico.
Miku.
There's a-
Found it.
There's a sleeping halfling. Oh yeah, there it is.
I guess a vampire's eye is that fast.
I am blind.
There's a sleeping halfling, but not a regular halfling.
There is a halfling. I've seen it.
Yeah,
What?
he's sleeping though.
No, but there's another halfling. What?
Yeah, you had a small
I
you had a
feel-
sword.
Absolutely betrayed right now. Where the fuck are the halflings?
Hang on a second.
I can see
I'll
my
search under
candle
the name of the
flickering in my
thing.
back eye, and I'm very confused because I thought my house was on fire.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
don't know
it
where
literally
it is.
has.
What the fuck?
It has a sleeping version of all of them under the can. Oh my god, this.
Underwear.
I'll use.
Heh. Don't
It's
need
labeled
stop
Underwear.
shift.
Where is your
Hang on.
underwear?
God
Right,
damn it, Mars.
not on me.
Sir, are you going commando?
No comment.
Put your cock away. Perfect
God, so heavy.
response. Fucking like slinging over his shoulder.
I might just use like one
Just
of the.
use a human at this point.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use one of the top-down ones. I'm just gonna use one of like the images of a halfling.
Yeah, just as long as it's a PNG and it doesn't have a white square around it, I don't give a fuck. You ruin my aesthetics, I'm gonna shit on you. Don't do it.
This one with his fancy, fancy little
That
tray of food
ruins
is
it!
perfect.
What the fuck? What the fuck? You're ruining it!
What?
What the fuck is this shit?
What's up?
Why? It doesn't look like this.
I know. That's the only. Hang
I
on, let me.
hate this makeshift. What the fuck? Just use a human.
Okay.
Just use a
second.
human.
And make it
Why is that Corcus? We should, you know what? You don't like how he looks. You know.
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
don't.
We should kill him. We should kill him. He
Lovesick,
should
lovesick.
die.
Canary's
Girl,
just
chill out on the
overwhelming
one
arc
kill
of
him.
Yes,
trying
if
to
you
kill
don't like
Corcus
how
is
someone
hilarious.
looks, you should kill them.
Lovesick and Canary both want him dead.
Going to go kill Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I'll use this one. There we
Thank
go.
you, my son.
Okay.
Now you just
Corcus
have
is-
to make it shinier.
He's.
Nah,
I
that's
can't.
fine.
That's as small as they get.
Okay.
He's making his way down this hall,
Making my way downtown with my bitch.
and he makes his way all across the hall. And right here, the guards both they make like a
Kill him.
beeping noise, and they push their swords in an X shape in front of the doorway as they're looking at him, and go like, eh.
Okay. So they're not just gonna immediately attack. Got it.
You should touch them. Canary yells.
He takes off or puts the cloak away from where he's standing. He goes like, "That seems like a really bad idea."
But if you touch them, we can see if we can take the gem out. Just try to touch one. You should just try it.
Give me a perception check, or
Oh
no,
my God.
a persuasion check.
Persuasion
20,
is +6.
Give me a persuasion in the side chat. If it's a nat 20, or if it's a 20 or above, sure.
Oh, please,
Oh,
God,
God,
I
please,
beg
below
of you.
20.
I want him to touch it. I want him to judge it.
Are we going to have a funeral for this man?
Apparently.
No, he's.
You only have
This genuinely sounds like Lovesick was begging Corcus to touch something that we should not be talking about on stream. Not gonna lie. Like,
So
damn,
you say that
wanted
to
that
Corcus?
bad, I promise there's
Can
Tinder.
I roll again? Can I roll again? Can I try to persuade
Oh.
the second time?
No, you
Corcus
say
will
that's
not
it.
lick your
they'll
bean.
like it. Maybe they
He's at the
want to
perfect-
die.
He's at the perfect height for it, though.
He is at the
Uh,
perfect height. He should go and grab the gem really quick.
So you say that across the room, and he's like, That's a really bad idea.
Don't be a baby.
My god. Mania
Canary,
is
can
going
you
to
put your
stalk
boner-
over
kill him boner
and
away for,
stand
like, 2
next to him
seconds?
and see what happens.
They once again make the looking at you. They make that noise, and they're like a light in their chest like glows red.
Maybe back up.
Does anybody have invisibility by any chance?
I
just want to see if something works.
I'm not.
Nope.
Canary.
I'm on the ceiling in the dark. Hold on. I'm looking.
I think I've seen invisibility
Vampire
in your spell
ability.
check.
I
Canary.
thought I was seeing invisible stuff. I didn't think it was.
You definitely have that. I
Hold on.
don't know if you have
Invisibility.
Yes.
But I'm allergic to this stuff, dude.
Just
Okay,
hit
hold
the
on.
button.
All right, a creature you touch becomes invisible until. No, wait, hold on. Target a creature you touch. I can make Corcus invisible.
You can touch yourself. That sounds wrong.
No.
Well, thank you for the permission. However,
You can touch yourself, you can flick your own being.
anything the target is wearing or carrying becomes invisible as long as it is on the target's person.
Your
Can
vampire
I?
abilities.
Can I touch myself and become invisible? Makeshift?
Yes, you
Ugh,
can.
Fine.
You can also touch another willing creature.
Nobody wants me to touch somebody.
Also, have you entered into the hallway?
I'm in
Oh,
the.
there you are.
I'm all the way in the back, and I'm regrettably. So I'm touching myself. I'm invisible
Nice.
now.
You are in fact invisible.
I'm walking.
You walking.
Hold
Dancing.
They
on.
do not.
I
They
see
do not
something
seem
else
to
really quick.
point their gaze
Rearranging
towards
furniture.
you.
I pants Corcus.
Oh my god.
If you want me to do a dexterity check, I will.
Yes, give me a dexterity saving throw. Or give me a
Corcus.
give me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
It's gonna be like that video that
plus
Briar
one.
sent me of the dude with like the gas canister who like sprays it at some of his buddy and immediately passes him in like one frame.
Wait. Shit. 5. I at least get a. Pull it down slightly. Come on.
At least get a cheek in view.
A cheek. Just so
So-
that
Give
makes
us the
him
cheeks.
embarrassed.
Makeshift. Give him the cheeks.
You reach down to try and pants Corcus, and he's real short, so you have to reach down really far. And you like reach down, grab at like his hip area, trying to find the edge of the pants. And he's just like, "Whoa, what are you doing? Oh, wait, whoa, stop!" And he like backs up over to here. And the lights on the golem's eyes go back to like yellow, or no, not their eyes, their chest goes back to like yellow,
Oh.
and they move their swords back into their standing position. They're looking at Corcus and Mania still.
All right,
I-
try and go past him then.
Take a
And
step.
I need to get to the
Take a-
wall, right?
Take another
Yeah,
step.
right here.
Take another step.
I press the
Take another
button.
step.
Press the button.
You push on those. There's just doors there.
I push on
It's
the
just
door.
like a door.
I push
You
the door.
you turn the knob. You open the door, and you are now in a very warm room.
Damn it! I wanted to fight.
A warm room that I'm allergic to.
Wait, that you're allergic to?
Well, the metal smell. The metal
Oh,
smell.
Oh, the metal smell is
I-
coming from these guys.
The metal
two,
smell. You think you didn't touch the door? Now my hands are all icky.
All right, now how the fuck did we get
Canary's
through?
gonna be a baby about this for the rest of the trip.
I get the feeling we're still going to fight. No matter
Corcus calls over to you and says, "Ah, great. What do you see in there?"
Your mom.
Oh my god.
Me fucking
Huh?
the mom.
I don't know. What do I see in there? Makeshift?
Good question. When you look inside this room, you see a pretty simple looking room. It doesn't have too much going on, but it seems like there's a lot of equipment just like sitting around that seems just be used for maintenance. But there's a very large amount of heat shielding on some dome structure on the ground in front of you. It's just like these big panels with like light coloring, and there's some kind of glowing inside the core of them.
Just wondering. I'm looking back at the guards now. You said we could see a glow in them.
Yeah, there was like from their chest there was like a light glowing.
A light glow. So there's like a... But they're made of metal, so is there like a hole or something that we can see the glowing through? What I'm saying is, can I reach inside of their chest and take the gem out?
They
I'm
have
invisible, so...
so their eyes are kind of like glasses. They have a lens on them that you can see. Their chest seems like it might have some sort of movable contraption on it. You can see light glowing from behind it. It had another lens on it, so.
And they're working off of sight? No.
They are turning their heads to look at people and not
They
you.
are turning their heads to look at people and not me. All right, and I do have Corcus's dagger. Can I attack their eyes so that everybody else can get past?
Are you attacking their eyes
Do it.
because
Do it. Give
I
it.
might not have made it clear enough what
Are
their
they
chest
good?
looks like? Like their chest looks like a component that can be moved. Like there's a
Oh.
thing on it that looks you can see stuff through it.
I'm gonna finagle with it then. I want to take the gem. I want
Okay,
that.
which one of these do you walk over to?
The one, you know what? I'm never right, so I'm gonna go left.
Fair point.
You do that. So you go to this one, and it's like pointing its head towards the other side of the room, and it's like sword arms kind of in the way of you.
Mhm.
But so how do you fiddle around with this? Welcome to the FNAF minigame.
Oh my god.
You have to repair the robots.
Fucking Christ.
I want the gem. I'm gonna be pretty violent. I want the gem inside. Give me that gem.
So you just start like shaking at the chest plate or something.
Yeah, I'm like jerking it around to the left, to the right.
You're
I'm
jerking it.
kind of clawing at it. I'm trying to.
Lovesick is jerking it, everybody.
Yes,
Oh my
I want
God.
the gem.
And so as you're doing that,
Unlocked the wrong part of me. I have to do my uwu now. You stepped over my trap card. Purple.
You fool! I have 30 alternate accounts!
You fool! What do you think I'm trying to do?
Oh my god,
Oh my God.
don't do it. Don't do it.
XD nuzzles.
Oh my god. If you're gonna
Give me the
nuzzle
gem.
something, at least make it nice and fast.
so you're fiddling around with this thing and shaking it quite a bit, and it's not really moving, but this thing isn't really reacting to you, it seems. And Corcus says to you, "Hey, try checking like behind you for a button or something."
Please tell me the button is in its taint.
I start looking for a button. Do I need a perception check?
Hey, give me a perception check.
Also, I'm gonna be interrogating why he knows about buttons later. I don't care if it's just a suggestion. He's sus. And I know that a 4.
Coincidentally, this morning my mom sent me a text at like 6 a.m., maybe 7 a.m.
If it has
where she
anything to do
asked-
with your penis, I'm going to laugh really hard.
No, she said, "Hey, Makeshift," with my real name though. "I can't get this PDF file to open up on my computer. Can you come help me out at like 7 in the morning?" I didn't respond to that. That's basically what's going on, where you're looking for this button and you're like, "Hey, Corcus, I can't find the button on this robot."
I'm looking directly at the button and I'm actively what button?
It's like being at a fast food drive-thru and being like, "Where do I go?" Like the one road you're on, forward.
Pull
Where do I
up.
go? Where's the button?
Put your finger up its butt.
I don't see the button, right? Makeshift. I don't see it.
You
That's
keep
my
fiddling around with it for a bit, but it's just kind of like
Put your
frustrating for a
finger
bit.
up its butt.
So I am going to
The
resort to
prostate's the off
slapping.
switch.
I'm gonna start slapping its back, hoping that I'm going to somehow hit a button.
How does this
You,
not activate combat?
Give me a strength check.
It's gonna activate.
What's
It's gonna
my
activate
strength?
combat
What's
here
my
shortly.
Strength plus 0. So, is it strong enough to make the thing want to kill me?
Not one,
when I
not one,
tried
not one, not
to
one.
kill... Let's see.
Damn it.
13.
You give this thing a solid slap on the back,
Mm.
and as you do, you hear something like rattle inside of it a bit,
It's a
and you hear like a tink noise near like the front of it, and like the light inside of it seems to turn off as like the light like stops and becomes like a white light inside of it.
My god, you turned it off and back on again.
I killed it.
And when you like look at the front of it, you can see against like the lens on its chest, it
Mhm.
seems like there's a soul gem kind of like up against the glass now.
Ooh! 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 I punched the glass.
Oh my god.
I want it. I want the gem.
You punch it.
I
Give me a
You
strength
punch
check.
it and you look like a child. And you have the strength of one. Do you not see how this could go bad?
I want the gem.
The fact that you turn into a fucking gremlin every time a gem is involved. A 7. A 7. Oh my
You
god.
go. So as you're about to punch it, what do you say? Did you do?
I'm
Falcon punch!
I don't say anything. It's actually the most eerie thing because none of you can see me because I'm invisible.
That's true.
But I'm
Oh.
completely silent while I'm doing all of this. And you're like, other than the frustration that immediately happened, now I'm silent. And I'm just angrily trying to... I'm going to start biting the metal in a second, even though I'm allergic. So, this is...
Can I please slam
this
my
is
axe into
devolving
the
really
thing?
quickly.
So
Can I slam my axe
You,
into it?
yeah, in just a second.
Okay.
So as you all see like the light in this thing change to white and see like a gem tink against the front of it, and get like knocked forward, you hear a noise that sounds a bit like I don't want to smack. I can't smack my desk. That'll reverb in my microphone. You just hear like a
And then
like
gremlin noises.
a tiny little crack appears on the glass.
Oh, it's working. Okay.
Canary, are
child.
you trying to break open the window on it?
Shut up. Exactly.
She
like
is.
might-
I'm gonna.
You might want
slam
to
my
use
axe.
the pommel of the dagger if you're gonna do that.
She's completely silent again, but in her invisible state, she's staring at him. She's thinking about using his skull instead.
Can I please slam my axe into it?
Oh yeah, you want to go for a swing?
Please. I'm just gonna.
Sure.
I don't even care if she's.
am.
Great, then
need
you better move
dexterity.
out of the way. Mania steps up to the robot and goes, "You better not be in front of me." And then she lifts her axe and is going to slam it into the thing to try and break it.
You lift up your axe, and what part of it do you swing at?
The where the crack is in the thing
The
that
crack?
she just
You plant your axe right into the middle of that thing and
Hard
break
as fuck.
open the glass. Give me a D4 roll.
Oh no.
A 1 is breaking the gem.
That is a 3. So
3. You break open the glass, a bit of glass falls to the ground, and this robot here continuously looked at you the whole time you did that, but he
Oh.
hasn't turned red yet.
oh thank God.
And he just keeps staring at you, and a soul gem clinks to the ground right there.
Grab it.
I grab it immediately. I'm so quickly. I'm goblin mode. You
You can hear the frothing at the mouth.
Oh,
You
God.
quickly do that, grabbing the soul gem off the ground.
I go over to the other one. I want. She starts kicking him.
You do that. Give me a d20 roll.
Oh my god.
Oh, is that how close you get, Mania?
No, actually, hold on. I'm gonna stand there.
17.
17. You kick it in the shin and you hurt your foot.
Oh my god.
She's screeching.
Oh my god.
Shut up.
As that happens, you see it seems like some sort of spinning mechanism inside this thing's torso whirs a bit as it keeps its balance, but it keeps looking over at Mania.
Oh my god, what is it? Fucking take a picture, it'll last longer. What do you want to see, my boobs?
Guys, I think these things are just proximity based. We might be able to just go around now.
Shut up.
She
Cricket.
wants the gem and she's not gonna leave till she gets it.
Somebody gets me.
Oh,
She
this
Uh-huh.
one's,
kicks again.
this one's out of commission.
I kick again. I choose to kick again.
Give me a
You're gonna break-
d20 roll.
I really,
aiming for
really
the
hope she
chest.
breaks a toe.
And where exactly do you kick it?
Toward the back. His back.
You put a boot on his butt cheeks, or kick out the
Kick
back
it
of his
in the
knees or
ass.
something.
Kick its
I'm
ass.
trying to kick the gem out of place again. 19.
So you're trying to kick it in the spine?
Yes,
You do
I want the
that?
gem.
You kick it in the spine again, and it seems like once again it rattles forward, and the red light goes away, and it's now just a clear white light. Oh, hey, that worked out.
Alright, back
Mania,
up, I'll break the glass again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm gonna step real close to it, swing the axe back, and plant Bloodborne right in the thing to get the gem again.
You do that.
You want another D4?
Yes.
Okay, here you go. That is indeed a 2.
Nice. It didn't break.
Thank
Oh,
fuck,
no.
because I think Canary might have killed me if I broke the gem.
She
I'm
would have
pretty
tried
sure
to.
she could try. I don't think she'd succeed.
And now that these things are thoroughly dealt with, the mechanic to those things was they saw souls, and so they just
Oh.
wouldn't be able to see Canary.
Oh.
Wow.
The soul
What an
gem!
insult. What an insult. So you're calling
It's
me
'cause-
soulless?
When the fuck did Mania get
You
a soul?
act soulless.
It's because you're undead. Technically.
I collect the soul gem.
Wait. Question. Out
Or
of
maybe body
topic
temperature.
question. Would they
Yeah.
have been able to see Zendel?
Good question.
Because he's technically spores.
Possibly not. They might not have been able to see him.
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm a fucking genius. Let's go. Mania walks past him and just into the room, because I've got fire resistance.
You do that, and while everybody else immediately has their hair combed back by a wave of heat from this room, you walk in feeling just fine.
I love my fire resistance. Mania just kind of almost does that kind of sigh that you do when you sit down in a sauna, just a she cracks her neck and it's all right. I have a
It's
feeling
opening up.
if I break these heat shields, you all are gonna melt.
I am biting the gem. I am in the corner.
Keep that out of your mouth. You don't know where it's been.
That's what
Just
makes
put
it
in your pockets,
tastier.
please.
I'm biting it. No, I don't want any. You dragged me along on this mission. I
Are
don't
you
care
a
about the
fucking
soul
drag?
fire. I want money. We are not the same.
You'll get
Why
money.
are you
Fuck's
munching
sake.
on it?
Yummy in my tummy.
I would like to walk up to the heat shields, and I would like to examine them. I want to know how they work. Is it glass? Is it a certain spell? I want to know.
This is a very odd material, but the thing it reminds you of most seems to be like pottery,
Ah.
like ceramics.
So, if I broke it, would it melt them?
So it's picture like a bunch of layers of an onion just resting on top of some sort of sphere. There's like a half
Shrek?
dome on the ground. Yes. And there's like a bunch of ceramic panels just laying in that shape on top of something, and you can like see like a slight glow of heat coming from underneath it.
Damn. So if I punch through one of them, will that kill them?
Will
know
it
what, we're
destroy the ceramic plates? Maybe.
I want to try and punch through the first layer. I do not want to punch all the way through.
To the first layer, so you take your fist or bloodborne.
I'm gonna use my fist just so I don't have as much power, because if I slam Bloodborne into it, I'm afraid that I'm going to crack all the way through and melt everyone, like it's a fucking nuclear meltdown.
Gotcha. You use your fist and you punch into one of these with a firm crack. You make one of them seemingly crumble a good amount. It doesn't seem like the structure is too disturbed though, but that one panel does start to like crumble away a bit.
Okay, do I feel like a wave of heat come out of it?
With that layer kind of pushed out of the way and like the stones moved a bit, you can kind of feel like the heat starting to like pick up the pace a little bit.
Okay. Because I don't have fire immunity, I have fire resistance. I feel like I'm the best one to get this because of my fire resistance. I don't want to, like, subject anyone else to it. The only other person that would be better to grab this than me would be Kaelid, but Kaelid's a bit busy.
Very much so.
Is there anything else around these heat shields?
There's some stuff dangling from the ceiling. It looks like some like heavy duty equipment that's meant to work on something in this room.
When you
And
say
one of them-
equipment, like pliers and hammer, what?
Yeah, one does look to be some sort of like dual crucible looking thing. It looks
The
like
fuck
it's
is a
meant
crucible?
to grab something. The crucible is
Oh.
basically just a cup.
Okay.
It's like 2 cups.
Oh, okay. Is there any, like, protective equipment around the room? Like gloves or goggles or some shit?
There's a few gloves laying around. Yeah.
Mania points
They're
to the
like-
gloves and just says, "Oi, put those on."
Wait, us?
Yes, you want to melt? Trying to give you as much
Yeah.
protection as I can. Believe it or not, I don't want you all dead.
All right. And then Corcus runs over to one of the walls where there's like a few gloves hanging up, and he takes out his like grabby arm thing and he like grabs some and puts them on.
I can't believe you took my suggestion on that. I fucking love it.
It's really funny. And there's some pretty bulky looking gloves.
Are you sure there's even gonna be anything that fits us?
You wanna
isn't it
melt?
halflings? It's halfling stuff.
Then, I don't know. Fucking melt then.
There's a few sizes on the wall. You'd see some varying sizes of working gloves up there.
You know, all I'm saying is the soldiers back in Voiron actually listen to me. I miss them. Fucking traitors. Anyway, I'm going to
Barra
punch them
walks
again.
over and grabs the one that's closest to her size. Fucking hell.
You do that, grabbing some.
I'm gonna punch this stuff again.
You do that, punching
I'm
another
pulling a
layer
whole
away from
Doomfist.
punching another layer away from this. The glow seems to become a bit clearer as like another layer kind of crumbles and slides away. But again, it seems pretty stable. And then, right after doing that, and like the bits start to crumble away, all of you feel a very sudden jolt from the ground push you upward, and then all of a sudden the ground beneath you seems to like give way
Oh, fuck.
Oh
for
shit.
just a moment, and Corcus himself falls onto the ground, losing his stability. He goes, "What? Holy crap! What was that?"
Bullshit, that's what that was. Oh, fuck, this thing powers the whole city.
And from above you, there's like some creaking noises, and then the chains above you, one of them seems to like snap, and that like hanging up crucible piece of equipment drops, and it like slams onto the side of some of this ceramics, and like a big chunk of it is like broken away.
Of the crucible, it's
And, like,
ceramics.
The ceramics, not the crucible.
Okay.
The big crucible tool is now just like laying on the ground next to it, and like a lot of light seems to be flooding through the like the ceramics that just got broken.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the crucible.
You do
How
that.
how
Do-
big is the broken chunk? Is it big enough to put my hand through? Like my fist?
It's pretty big, like almost an eighth of the whole shell just got destroyed, and it seems like whatever's
Nice.
right at the core is just shining through. And to use the crucible, give me a strength check.
It's fucking Mania. Okay.
It's big.
One second. That, my friend, is a dirty 22.
Dirty 22.
Suck my dick.
With all your might, you sort of grab at the two what seem to be handlebar appendages to this thing, and you manage to drag it across the ground and manage to hoist it up a bit. And I presume you want to point that thing towards the this thing in the middle.
I do. I want to try and use it to scoop out the fire boy.
Word. Give me
Like
another
a
strength check.
really big pooper scooper. Come on, don't fail me now. 19.
19.
Hmm.
With another good shove, you push this sort of like pair of plier crucibles down into the core of whatever this thing is, right where that glow is coming from. And it manages to block off a lot of the light. It seems like you have whatever's in there surrounded.
Mania is gonna turn and look at everyone else and go, "Get ready to run. This is probably gonna put the whole city on the ground."
All right, if you say so.
Okay.
I'm gonna yank it out.
Give me another strength check. Also, as you're doing this, you can clearly see the crucibles are starting to glow pretty clearly, and like sweat starting to like steam off of your hands and arms.
I'm definitely gonna have burns.
Tieflings have
Imagine
good fire
something so
resistance.
powerful that it can fucking burn a tiefling. 17.
17.
Yeah.
With
I have
one
a decent modifier.
real hard yank, you kind of pull it, and you manage to get it seemingly like halfway out of there. It seems really stuck in there.
Fuck.
Give me another strength check.
Or could I just ask somebody else to come break it so I can pull it out? Actually, you know what? That's a really stupid idea. These people don't have the heat resistance I do. One more strength check. Come on, come on. Oof. That's a 15.
15. You manage to inch up a little bit further, and now on the walls of the room, there seems to be like devices that are whirring to life and lighting up now.
Uh-oh.
And it seems like it's some other system is like kicking on right now at the absence of whatever you're pulling out.
Okay, that's good.
Theoretically, while we don't have heat resist. Wait, hold on.
I have resistance to fire damage. So that's why I'm doing this.
I do
Literally,
have
it's the god of fire.
resistance. Wait, that's a spell.
have-
I have resistance as a spell.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Mm,
If you can cast that and help me out, like,
Yeah, I
that might
got it.
convince Mania to take that bracelet off. I'm just
Ew,
saying.
and it's a cantrip.
Oh,
So
fuck yeah,
zero.
you don't even use a slot.
I could do, yeah, and I could do not just me, but also, any expendable people in the party. I wouldn't.
I'm just
go
saying,
and
if you
beat
do
them.
it, that will definitely build your trust.
I got you. Hold on.
Anybody
do
else really want to eat their
On
dice?
me and
I've got
Corcus
some funny, so I can't
unwillingly.
want to eat them.
I just gotta touch him to do it. He's here, right? I had to go.
Resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, this takes concentration, so you can only cast it on one target.
I do it on. Who's stronger, me or Corcus? Right?
What's Corcus's strength modifier?
Mine is a 0. How?
His is a -1.
Oof,
Oh,
it's you,
fuck,
buddy.
what's your name? All right, I put on myself.
Oh, it's also worth noting there is a few other things hanging from the ceiling. One notably looks a bit like arms, but like mechanical ones. But it's another one of those devices that was hanging from the ceiling, like this crucible thing was.
Canary, can you tell me what your strength is again?
It's
My
0.
modifier is a 0.
I've got a 4.
It's you, buddy. I touch.
How the fuck do you have a bigger modifier than I do?
Eh?
She's a.
On what?
Oh.
Barra has a better modifier in strength than I do.
Oof. Did you point by or rolling?
Point by.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I was like,
You did point by, I'm a traditional player. I rolled my own stats.
She works out.
fair, but last time it was not kind to me. Okay, I had far too low of stats that I should have.
Yeah, I
Sad.
prefer point by just for like simplicity. But anyway,
I touch you
Traitors.
uncomfortably, Barra, on your head. I pat your head, but I
I'm
stroke your hair
taller
while I
than
do it. I want you to be uncomfortable. Yeah, so it's even more odd and uncomfortable. And here you go. Here you go. Go help.
as you're
I will stay.
as you're giving this thing another yank to like pull it out of this thing, and the
Mhm.
lights are all coming on. Another one of those big ground shaking jolts gets sent through the ground, and this time it's enough to pop the rest of this thing out of the hole in the ground and land it next to you. Give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you keep your grip on this thing.
Nat 20 plus 2,
Nice.
22. That would be a 22.
As you're trying to pry this thing out of this crucible that it was sitting in with this pliers of crucibles, you manage to keep your grip on it as the ground gives way beneath you for a moment, and it does not fall onto the floor. This is good. You now have this glowing pair of crucibles on the ground housing whatever bright thing was in the middle of that, as well as the fact that after a moment, more of those chains on the ceiling give way, and it seems like some rusty metal bits are starting to crumble on the ceiling. In that pair of arms that was on the ceilings falls to the ground as well, and similarly cracks some of the ceramics. Those
Damn it, I
arms start
really want those arms.
The arms start to glow a bit, the edges.
I
of
want
them,
the arms.
like a green glow.
Barra, you said your strength modifier's +4. You're wearing the gloves?
Yeah.
Mania thrusts the crucible into your hands and go, hold this. And then she runs for the arms.
It immediately burns your hands.
Oof. No thoughts. Only get arm.
You pick up the arms.
I made her wear the gloves. What the fuck?
Oh, you're wearing the gloves.
Yeah!
Never mind.
Okay.
I was gonna say, dang, immediately cooks your fingerprints off.
No, she's
So-
wearing the gloves.
my-
I told her to, and she said she
pick up-
got her size.
Yeah, when
You
Grump
pick up the-
walks-
You pick up the gauntlets, and as you try and like shove your arm into the hole at the base of them,
Ooh.
it immediately stops at like your forearm, and your muscles like won't allow you to get any deeper into it.
God damn it.
Woo.
Curse my hot muscles. Can I still use them at that point, or is it just not where to work?
Yeah, you can't reach your arms at them, so now.
Okay. She throws them at Corcus. I'm going to
me a
chuck them at Corcus and go to take back the crucible.
Give me a strength check.
It's fucking Mania!
I know. It's
That
for the
is a 15.
consequences. 15.
Yeah.
You chuck him at him, and.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Canary, I think I just killed him.
You chuck him at him in your frustration, and then you immediately nail Corcus in like the head with this pair of big, like hunking metal arms. And he takes. Hang on a second.
You're welcome.
1 damage.
Okay. Better than like 6.
What?
And he's knocked prone by having big metal arms tossed at him.
Fucking Christ. Canary, put those on.
What kind of metal is this?
Oh my god.
They look to be some kind of metal that you don't really recognize. It doesn't seem to have the same smell as like the other metal before.
I touch it tentatively. I'm not I'm not Russian. I
You
touch
do
it to
that,
see if
and
my
it gives off a
skin
nice-
burns.
It gives off a nice like green glow from like the edges of it, where like the light's seeping through, but it does not seem to hurt you when you touch it.
I put on the arms.
You do that, and it's a pretty snug fit as you're like sliding your arm into one of them. It's like putting on a pair of gloves when your hand is wet. But you work them on, and then as you work it all the way up to like your shoulder, the weight of them seems to like disappear. And all of a sudden it's like you got this arm that's like really lightweight and attached to you really well.
Mm.
And now you got big old robot arms on.
Yes. What do I do now?
Come pick this up.
I walk over to pick it up. I pick it up.
Giving those fingers a big
Oh.
old crack.
Ugh.
Those big old
I
robot
heard
fingers.
That.
You I assume you follow those orders and grasp onto those handles.
Oh yeah. I don't.
You-
I don't know what the
I just-
Canary was spacing out this entire time.
You are
chewing
holding
a
on to a
rock.
giant metal pooper scooper that
It's
has
fruit?
the soul of the god of fire in it. Don't
Oh.
open it.
Mm. And what would
And-
happen if I opened it?
Please
Asking
don't.
You
for a
would
friend.
die.
Please
Me
don't.
and Kaelid are the only ones with decent heat resistance at the moment. Oh, and Barra, because you cast the spell. But as soon as that cell's done, we're the only two with heat resistance. You open it, you die.
You're basically gonna melt us. You know ice cream, how it melts? Yeah, it's gonna be us.
Mm.
You're gonna look like
Please
that
don't.
one scene from Indiana Jones.
Mm. And why couldn't we make Corcus do this job?
Because I accidentally knocked him prone.
Oh, I hit him. Okay, lucky. All
He
right, I'm
rolled on that
carrying the thing. I'm carrying the death stay.
I also just realized that at the beginning of this campaign, we were like, oh yeah, your character's a bit like Rebecca from the Cyberpunk TV show, and now they actually have those arms, kind of like Rebecca does.
Oh my god. Mania's gonna look at Canary and go, "You carry that? We all protect you. Got it?
Okay.
Don't let go of it for any reason."
She's a little bit bewildered because again, she was spacing out chewing on a gem this entire time. She's just like, okay.
What
Just
Chewing on.
She's
Hold
trotting
on to
around.
it.
She's yeah, okay. She's walking with the thing with her robot arms.
All right, we're gonna leave. Mania just goes, "Let's
Word.
go. Grab him. Let's go."
And you're also starting to hear a lot more like thuds against the ground that aren't
Oh,
quite
fuck.
as heavy, but like there is still pretty pretty firm strikes hitting the ground. Like the
I
whole
think that's our
city
cue
is
to
shaking.
fucking get out of here, please.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. I'm trying to tell you. Grab him. Let's run. Protect Canary at all costs.
I like the sound of that.
Oh,
Fucking
And-
brat.
heavy is Corcus?
What'd you say?
I said
How heavy
fucking
is
brat.
Corcus?
No, Barra, because they
Oh.
mentioned Corcus.
Yeah, how heavy is he? Like, can I just like either pick him
Corcus?
up like bridal style or piggyback? Get the fuck
He's
out
the
of
weight of a child. He's pretty light. He's like maybe 50 pounds.
That's one fat ass child.
He's only 50 I could have killed him. Could have
Actually,
killed him
hang
this
on,
whole
let me-
time. Raw.
What is the median weight of a 10-year-old child?
A 10-year-old is,
Halfling.
I think, like 80 pounds.
Stop tossing
Uh-huh.
shit in the
Size.
fucking dumpster.
Halflings average about 3 feet tall and weigh about 40 pounds. I have no comprehension
Oh
of
my god.
what is heavy when something is not within 2 inches of my height.
You,
As
okay,
soon as it's
you
out of
wanna
that
know
range, I'm
what
like-
that is?
What?
That is the weight of a really, really cheap set of weights. Like a metal bar in between weights. That is a cheap ass bar.
I mean, when I'm like looking at a person, I can't understand what's heavy and what's not unless they're within 2 inches of my height.
That's fair.
If
A 10-year-old.
otherwise,
is
I'm
70
like,
pounds.
I'll look at like a 3 foot tall person. I'm like, is 100 pounds correct, or is like 20 pounds? I know not 20 pounds actually. That's way too light.
It's
But, like,
about
I
the
can't
same weight of a
eyeball-
dog.
I can't eyeball
What's the
human
pound?
weight.
What's the pound? What's the
30.
weight? 30?
He's only about 40
Dude,
pounds.
40.
That's
Corcus.
like a 4-year-old.
That's a dog.
That's
Yeah,
a
he's a
that's a
halfling.
4-year-old.
That's a large
You
dog.
can lift for the bar that I lifted today for my freaking just for rowing was 45 pounds. I could mess Gorgas up.
Corcus is
Yeah.
the weight of a
Like,
golden
no,
retriever, and I want
Why
everyone to know
haven't I
this.
been killing him this whole time. I forgot that. He
Can we
was
get out of the city
tiny.
first?
I'm mad.
I want to get out
Can
of
I
the
just
city.
Drag his ass out, please. Like.
Anyway,
You can.
do you all want to take a quick break before we get to the next half of the session?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yes, please.
I'm down.
Word.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we will be back here in just a minute. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
See you soon.
Boy.
And we're back. Back to the game.
Oh boy.
Make sure to take it away immediately.
All right. So, Group A is busy dragging that thing outside. Ooh. I just got myself a lime soda.
The fucking
Completely
limes have
invisible.
made
Oh,
return.
I'm drinking the void because it's green and the camera thinks it needs to green screen it out.
Oof.
But yeah, it's just a like lime soda. So I've been drinking that, so I'm gonna be a little burpy.
He's drinking my home.
Fucking Sprite lover.
And so, Group B, meanwhile, bet you're all wondering where those big slamming noises were coming from. Because,
I wonder.
meanwhile, outside, the entire city is in a panic, scrambling away from the thunderous thrashing noises coming from town square in the middle of the courtyard. And the sight of the like half dragon lady with a big old axe taking her fist and slamming it down into the ground to some winged figure so hard that it's shaking the entirety of this city, like whatever spring mechanisms it has suspending it. And everything in town is like shaking for a moment as like the ground gives way and then it goes back up to meet it, the suspension of the whole moving city. And the wind's beginning to die down as like the whole city needs to slow its movement. But every now and then another one of those like thunderous smacks strikes down to the ground. Kaelid, give me another attack roll to see if you hit him again. Currently you'd be like right here, I guess. That's another hit. Give me a roll for damage. and slamming your fist down once again, you deal another good chunk of damage to them. Meanwhile, give me a roll for initiative, but only. Actually, I only need to. I'll roll in a second because this is mostly NPCs. Afterwards, the Goddess of Judgment then tries to make a grapple check to push you off of them. Let's see here. $11 plus. Did you beat a 21?
Do I need to make a strength check?
Oh, whoops, I need to switch the battle map. Fortnite battle map.
I just shit on my map.
Bam. We're back on the big one. Let me click and pull everybody to the middle.
Do I need to make a strength check?
Yes. To see if you keep the Goddess of Judgment pinned. You beat their strength check.
23.
And as they try and struggle from the ground, their wings start flapping around. And it seems like a really strong gust of wind is coming from them. Give me another strength check against theirs. See if they break 3 against a 19. You manage to stay your ground as they're trying to flap their wings against you. And as they're bringing their wings back down, it seems like a bunch of green, needles shove their way through the backside of her wings. And she seems to wince at the pain, and you see over to your side, Johnny seems to have cast some sort of spell. Dealing. I actually have to go find the stat block for that spell. Hang on, open this link. Where is he? $4d4. 9 acid damage. And now, the party, everybody in Group A, put down your tokens right there. As you
Right
have
where?
arrived, right here, I clicked on the screen to drag everyone's attention.
Hot.
As you have just arrived from the capital, dragging this smoldering lump of something out with you. And
Just
in front
remember,
of
you are not actual size.
Yeah, these are the market's kind of hard to judge position in, so each tile is more like 2.5 tiles or 1.5 tiles.
Let's just
Anyway.
say the program fucked up.
Yeah. Anyway, so you see on the ground in front of you a humanoid who just seems very bloodied, and a big chunk of them is missing. And as you get closer, you can make out that seems to be Elric just on the ground with a big lump of his body missing.
I'm sorry, what?
Huh?
A big lump of his body is missing.
Okay, that's not good.
Is he still alive?
He looks over his shoulder, and as he's turning towards you, it seems like his whole, from the middle of his, the area between his neck and his shoulder, down to like the underside of his rib cage is just
Ugh.
missing.
Okay. Mania pulls Bloodborne out, and she looks at Barra and Corcus and goes, "Protect Canary." And she's going to charge it in front of
I did not mean
Elric.
to click that. I did not mean to click that.
Gotcha. Cast mending on his big open wound. You can also see some like weird tendril things are coming out of it, so something's going on there. And
Oh.
as you charge past Elric, he's like he sticks out his one remaining arm, and he's trying to like. It seems like he's trying to halt you for a moment.
Mania kind of like kicks her leg and gets his hand off and just goes, "My men, get out first."
And
And
he
she's
goes,
ready to fight.
Like, you're not gonna win.
Don't need to win, just need to distract her long enough.
All right. And you charge in, trying to attack the Goddess of Judgment, who's on the ground here.
Oh, I'm not
Underneath
attacking yet.
Caleb.
I'm just charging in to help.
Oh, okay.
I'm
You charge
definitely
ahead
not
of them.
attacking yet.
And now everybody roll initiative for me.
Let's go.
Let me see if I remember how to do this.
If only Yasha were
Click on
here, right?
things.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Dang,
Add
bro.
turn.
My initiative was 20.
Looks like you're fighting.
Yep. Add turn.
Yasha, you have your curse back. Thank fucking God.
Add turn.
A
Go
2.
to...
The way how it should be.
Yeah, well, you're the one who's holding something.
I'm
you need to get your
holding
ass out of here.
And I can kind of.
Oh, right, I
think
actually have to do
can
it in
help
here.
fix him without having to take off the glove things. I think I can help fix him a little bit.
I mean, I was thinking of just, using Goodberry, but then I realized Barra wouldn't give a shit about him.
True, and unless somebody asks me to help, I'm not going to.
Neither am I.
Damn, heartless fuckers.
I mean,
Trauma.
I'd rather eat him.
I've got
And-
trauma. I wouldn't leave Amanda die.
I would be the reason he dies happily. And
You've
I've
been
done
threatening to kill Corcus. I think we're very much aware that you're on the FBI's top 10 most wanted.
it. But don't worry, if he dies, I can bring him back. If you want me
Yasha heard
to.
his name.
Yes, Yasha, I said I don't have your curse anymore. Look at that roll. 22, and it was a nat 22.
Nice.
Although this is not a fight I needed it, though.
And Canary, what'd you roll?
2. I ain't doing jack poop.
Oof.
You're doing about between jack shit and fuck all?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
If you want me to,
You
I will
can
cast
out, so I
healing
think-
word. I will cast healing word and I will speak him being better. But other
Oof.
than that,
Oh
he's
my
not
god, did he
doing
seriously
much.
get a 4? Oh, poor Johnny.
And so, as initiative begins, Barra, you get the first turn. Got a big roll.
Yeah, of course, the one battle I don't need.
You have
it.
advantage because. Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's pinned. You get advantage on attacks.
Oh, yay! I mean, there's not much I can actually do without possibly hitting Kaelid. Can I just?
She's a pretty big target.
I know. I'm gonna yell over to Mania to begin. Should I give him good berries? For Elric. Like,
I don't care what you do, just get Canary out of here. If it involves him, then yes.
okay. I'm gonna go here and use because it's what I can do.
Just gonna shove some good berries down his throat.
Yes. Do not care.
You use good berry, make 10 berries, and you hand one to Elric, I assume?
Yes.
He quickly reaches out and bites down on one to eat it real quick and swallows it. And it seems like the bleeding coming from his massive wound has stopped. And all those little like tendril things are starting to form out the shape of what seems to be an arm.
Oh dear
And
Lord.
it's starting to grow pretty quickly.
Remind
Is that
me,
your turn?
we want him to be alive. We don't like him.
Hold on. I'm reading something. One sec.
He's the god of nature. He's not gonna fucking die.
Oh,
Yeah.
Might as
and
well
it
have him on our
was more
side.
Of, this is the dude who actually has a chance to fuck up this person. I don't think I want to do damage. Like, I don't think I want to piss off this thing. I want to use 1 second. Is it this one? Ah, yeah, this. And I'd like to see if she's got any weaknesses. It's Huntress Sense.
Third level, you gain the ability to peer at a creature and magically discern how best to hurt it. As an action, choose one creature you can see within 60 feet of you. Immediately learn whether the creature has any damage, immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities, and what they are. If the creature is hidden from divination magic, you sense that it has no damage, immunities, resistance, and vulnerabilities. The creature is hidden from divination magic. Okay. This is featured a number of times equal to your wisdom modifier. Let's take a look at that stat block.
I may know I will do jack shit damage, but I can give you guys the best point I can.
Excuse me, Barra. Aren't you actually technically stronger than Mania?
That is actual physical strength. That does not inquire. I'm
gonna fight you,
Canary.
Canary.
So, as you examine this thing, very quickly you can just sense its unimaginable power teeming from it. And you can feel it's got quite a few resistances. And as you sense that, you can sense it has a resistance to acid, cold, poison, and thunder damage. You can also sense it has immunity to basically everything you can think of that isn't magical.
Basically, use magic except for what Makeshift said. That's what I'm gonna say out
Or
loud.
non-magic attacks, I should say.
I repeat that to everybody else. And then I have my turn, because...
You do that. And it is now
Kaelid's turn.
Kaelid's turn.
She is going to keep smashing her head into the ground.
You do that. And here comes a giant fist. Give me another attack roll. That's a hit. That is also a hit. Give me them damage rolls. Driving one fist into the ground with lightning speed and sending yet more massive ripples to the ground beneath you. You once again pulverize this goddess's skull, but it seems like it's not doing too much cosmetic effects on it. And then once again sending another punch into them. It seems like maybe you've broken their nose or something, but this target seems very resilient to what should be crushing their whole skull in an instant. This creature is very confusing to you. And you end your turn with that?
Yeah.
Word. And now it is Mania's turn.
Yo. I'm really sorry I was eating goldfish. What's the Goddess of Judgment doing right now?
She's on the ground getting her fucking bricks flipped. She's getting clapped really hard.
Are her wings under her, or are they, like, spread out?
They are splayed out to the sides of either side of her.
Wonderful. I want to make an attack and go for the wings with Bloodborne. Actually, first, I am a barbarian, and therefore, I must do the barbarian thing. I want to rage.
Nice. You do that.
Fuck yeah.
Sending yourself into a bloodthirsty rage.
Indeed. And now, I am going to... I have to remember. I forgot what my bonus is to my with the rage.
Should be like a +4 damage right now, I think.
Okay,
Maybe
good. So it's a total of +10. Okay. Then I'm going to take Bloodborne, and I'm going to swing Bloodborne into the wings of the Goddess of Judgment. I am specifically trying to cut her wing off. Come on,
Gotcha.
baby. Come on, baby.
Give me that attack roll.
That is going to be a 28.
28. That
Yes.
hits. Give me a roll for damage.
Okay, my damage dice is... Fuck, Yasha! Hold on, I got this. Great X, damage, dice, D&D. 1d12, nice.
It's 12.
Yep. Do I get any bonuses to that at the moment? I don't believe so.
Just your strength and then your rage bonus.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure that was just the attack roll, not the damage roll. Where's my 12? There's my 12. Come on, baby. At least sever some important muscles. Wings are hollow.
Sure.
Oh my god, it's a fucking 12! Let's go!
Hell yeah. You bring down your axe, and you seem to chip into at least one of the rather big feathers close to one of the joints on their wings.
Yes.
But it doesn't seem to go too deep. It halts pretty soon after hitting the feathers. But you feel a really good firm clank against them as you do that.
Nice. I'll take it. And then I already used my bonus action, and I don't plan on using my movement, so that is my turn.
Word. And now, it's Elric's turn. He is going to use the Regenerate spell. It's the one that actually like regrows whole limbs. And it's going to finish up casting on his arm, and he's going to get that back. He now just has one bare arm, and his shoulder strap on his outfit's missing. Ooh. Burp from that soda. And he quickly then coughs and just... God, collapse my lungs. Mania, you aren't going to be able to cut through, or you need something better. Come here. He calls over to you. And he stands up and he starts moving towards you quickly.
Am I allowed to back up to him?
He's basically just going to go towards you.
Oh, okay. I'm just gonna pull Bloodborne out and, like, take a step back then.
Although I imagine you still had a bit of movement left on your turn. So you could probably, just back up a bit towards him.
I didn't even use my movement, so...
And as his action, he's gonna take his arm, whole thing, and he's gonna reach his his whole arm. He's gonna reach his hand into his mouth.
What?
Oh, God, what?
Fucking what? Dude!
And he's pulling.
Oh,
He
fuck,
pulls
that's
something out of his
disgusting.
mouth. It looks like he's pulling out something covered in blood, but you pretty quickly realize
Jesus.
it's just like a strand of red ribbon.
The fuck are you
And he-
vomiting up, fucker?
1 second.
Ugh.
Ugh.
God. That's the reason I've been gagging. Here, tie this around the base of your axe quickly. And he does it himself, even though he just told you to do it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, she's looking at him like, I'm not fucking touching that.
There's now a red ribbon tied around the handle of Bloodborne.
Oh, it's the goddess's. It's the war goddess. It's her thing.
Maybe.
What other red ribbon that was inside the stomach of a fucking Wendigo is there?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Like, my
But
guy.
your character doesn't know that. All they know is
she
you just
doesn't.
put
I do.
a red ribbon on her axe.
Yeah. He just tied something he vomited up on her axe, and she feels a little offended. What are you drinking?
It's lime soda.
Yeah, lime
I
soda
held it
from
up to the
what?
camera.
Oh, okay. There it
the
is.
grocery store.
Oh, it was Jaditos or something.
Drinking.
Those are pretty good though.
Yeah, they are. Anyway,
The void he's drinking my home.
nice. All right, continue with your thing, Elric.
Yeah, he uses his action to tie that around your axe, and that is his turn. As he backs up after that. And
All right, who's
now,
next?
It's the Goddess of Judgment's turn.
Oh, fuck.
She's going to make another strength check against Kaelid. Wapow. Does a 23 win that strength check? It does.
Oh shit.
And so, as Kaelid is struggling against the Goddess of Judgment, the Goddess of Judgment kind of like puts her boot against Kaelid and like kicks her away. It moves her back about 5 feet. So actually, give me a Constitution saving throw to see if you get knocked back. You don't. You stay right there. Only digging your feet in deep into the ground beneath you, you manage to hold your ground quite well. And the Goddess of Judgment does the same. And then... where's this stat block? Within 20 feet. Everybody, give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 24.
Uh-oh, I have 0 wisdom.
Wisdom?
Wow.
Yep.
Wait, did you say
throw.
DC 24?
Yes.
I hate you. With every inch of my being, I cannot make that.
I don't think.
Yeah, that is a 10. No.
I got a 15.
Let's take a look at this.
Is it a regular d20 that we're rolling?
With your wisdom
Yes.
modifier.
Wisdom modifier is just like a +1. Alright. A 3.
All right. Everybody who failed the save, you take this much damage. On the dice. How's it taking so long to do this? 30 damage.
Are you trying to
Psychic.
kill
Oh,
us?
fuck.
Okay, cool. It's good thing that my turn's coming up. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. It's
Don't
okay.
worry.
How many people we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. She's on
Elric,
95.
get us out of here.
Fine. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm at 23 health. If she doesn't know one of those things I did.
It's okay. It's okay. It's
Don't
okay.
worry. That was a legendary action.
Don't worry.
And so,
At 69 I am at 69 health. Everyone say nice.
nice.
I am terrified.
Yes, it's almost like this is one of the most dangerous beings alive.
Oof.
There are consequences to my action. Wait, how much health do I have? I think I only have 33. I think I'm at 3 health. Hold on.
Mass healing word. Mass healing word.
Yeah, you see, but it's not my turn yet.
Well, when it becomes your turn, mass healing word.
Nice.
And then okay, I'll do this. Then they turn towards Johnny, and all those like green needles that got shot through their the feathers on one of their wings before, they kind of wind up one of their wings and swing it towards him. The big gust of wind, dealing. What was his damage roll? It's not showing up.
Ooh, that's jeopardy.
23 damage. Which is a lot.
Oh shit.
And
Who
it
takes
seems
that
like
23?
that was Johnny who got hit by his own arrows.
Dumbass.
got sent back to him. Now, like they were in the goddess, and she like threw him back at twice
Still
the
dumbass.
damage. And it seems like those hit him really hard. Like he just took a lot of damage. And now it is Johnny's turn. And on his turn, what do you do on his turn? He is going to give this a shot after hearing all the resistances that they had. After reeling back for a moment, he reaches out one of his hands, and a bright beam of light shoots up from the ground around the Goddess of Judgment, and this big cone of sort of pearly colored light envelops her, and she has to make a Constitution saving throw. What is her Constitution? It's pretty good. How is it taking this long to roll this dice? She makes it. And he deals... Where's the damage dice for this thing? Oh, he's casting Moonbeam, by the way. 40-foot cone, 2d10 radiant damage. Okay, so it's going to be 4d10. Dealing 16 damage to her. And then she will call out to the group. All you accursed beings, you deserve the punishment I will reap upon you.
I'm gonna need you to suck my dick, mate.
Do you call that out to her?
Yep.
Nice, you do that.
I've got enough health to risk it.
It's now Canary's turn.
Mass healing word.
Please.
You got your big old gauntlets on you, which are making the super heavy thing seem really light. And you can't feel the heat of it through the gauntlets. These are really good gauntlets.
Interestingly.
And you just saw a goddess shout away a lot of health from everybody's brains. And
Well, I was part of that. You said everyone takes this. I didn't get the
Yep.
wisdom check. I'm also hurting. I think I'm at 3 health.
Mass healing word.
Just gonna do this, and then it is a 1d4 plus my modifier, which is a 4. And that's what everybody gains back. So at most you gain 8 back, Don't.
Better than nothing.
Not a miracle worker here. Just
Better
a
than nothing.
vampire who doesn't even really want to save you guys that badly. But
Oh, the goddess of
I
judgment.
don't want to die from her. Yeah, no. All right, a 6. Voila.
So we heal 6.
You heal 6.
Nice. Now I can definitely afford calling her a dick.
And now
Or telling her to suck my dick. Or both.
I want to walk as far away as possible from this. Can I? How many spaces can I go? Want to go down this? Probably no.
What's your speed?
My speed is.
Should be on your core page right next to your initiative. Same row as your armor class.
Ha ha ha! I totally 30 feet.
30 feet?
Can we just give her a tile to make it
Where?
easy? Just give her
You could probably
5 tiles.
move. Yeah, at this scale, sure, you can move 5 tiles.
Just let her move 5
1,
tiles, man.
2, 3,
Sure.
4, 5. I'm
Yeah, get
this
out of here.
far
Go.
away. Yeah.
Dragging
You
that
healed us and now
big,
leave. Go.
that
shoot.
big old thing along the ground.
Oh yeah. I'm going. I'm zooming.
And now, let's see here. As a reaction to you retreating,
Oh, fuck off!
the goddess of judgment quickly turns their attention away from Mania's comment and towards Canary, who is now making a run for it, holding a piece of a god. And they quickly fly up into the air, giving Kaelid an attack of opportunity, and I think also Mania's in range for an attack of opportunity.
I am very much in range.
Nice.
So, Mars, you go first, and then I'll go.
And that is
Is that
definitely a
hit?
hit. Yeah. Gonna go out on a limb here, say 23 hits. Thank God. And you smack him with that axe.
That axe.
Is it doing like all of your rolls separately, or is this like just repeating itself? Because it's showing the same thing 4 times. Did you like?
I have
spam
no
buttons
idea
there?
what he's doing.
Yeah, there's some glitch where it like repeats the thing that you rolled. So it's these 2 numbers. So 6 and 9.
17. Or not 17, 15.
There you go.
I went the other way.
Dealing 15 damage as they try and fly up past you.
Oh, it's 20.
Oh. Delta.
29
Oh,
is
there
that
we
still?
go. Yeah, the rolls are all. They're rolling it, so I
Oh.
can see it. It's like the numbers are so whack. Like the way the thing is interpreting what to show me, I
Oh,
can't tell. Oh wait, it's these top 2. Never mind. Okay. Now I see which number it's trying to show me. So yeah, you deal 29 damage as they graze past you, leaving a bit of a gash on their leg, but a rather shallow one.
and I get an
29
attack
plus
as well.
15. Alright. Yes.
That was on purpose, chat. I'm going to look disgusted at the fucking vomit ribbon, and then I'm going to swing Bloodborne at her feet.
Word, give me an attack roll.
I'm still in rage, so that would be another plus 10. No. Okay, makeshift, I swear to God, I'm not fucking with you. It's another 20.
Oh.
That's a 30.
Ooh. Nice. You
It's
hit.
a nat 20. I am not fucking with you.
As you pull back Bloodborne, you can feel this, as you're kind of grossed out by the handle, you can feel strange sensation coming from the axe now. It's hard to describe. It's like it's connecting with you more so than before. Like the swing feels so natural. And as you bring it forward into your view for a moment, it almost seems like it's dragging along some sort of like almost spiderweb looking things through the air, but they seem to create these like cracks in the air itself as you're swinging Bloodborne forward. And you bring down your axe and cut at the Goddess of Judgment's leg. Give me a damage roll.
Double damage because of the crit? Okay.
Crit, yes.
9. That'll be a 14.
14. That's after doubling it?
Yes.
Okay. And also with the involuntary casting of the Minor Rend spell, I need to give it a better name. With the involuntary casting of whatever spell that was, as the Goddess of Judgment zooms up into the air real quick, they seem to halt up in the air after they reach about 30 feet up. And for a moment they like pause as their attention was turned towards Canary, but then they look straight down and point their gaze towards you. And their eyes are this like complete pitch black, like no reflections even on them.
Is it
It's hard to tell if
bad
they
that
even
I'm turned
have
on?
eyes. A little bit, since they're probably gonna try and kill you soon.
Oh, boner. Alright.
And around the Goddess of Judgment, there's this kind of like, after that attack hit them, it's almost like the air around them is starting to like change in color a little bit. It's like this new aura is appearing around her, and she is quite angry looking at what you just did. And she calls down, "So, you are to be her replacement. I will
Mania
deal
just
with
gets a
you
grin.
later." And then she turns her attention back towards in a different direction.
Can you repeat what
it
you
is-
said
Which part?
to me, to Mania?
Oh, what the goddess said?
Yeah.
Oh, she said, I will deal with you later."
Oh, hot. Please do.
Oh my god. Certifiably down bad.
Somebody
Dude,
wrote
I'd
this
fuck her
something.
immediately. I would drop pants in the fucking second if she told me to. Slash ban Briar? Anyways, she's gonna go fuck you up, Canary. Bye.
Oh my god.
Better fucking run.
So, it's now Barra's turn. What do you do?
Oh, I first would like to, oh god. What the fuck can I do? Like, the arrows are
Maybe
gonna
you try and nurse the biggest hangover of your life.
More good berries.
I still have 9 good berries.
Shove them down Canary's throat.
Isn't that just gonna give her more attack of opportunity if I go running towards Canary?
Absolutely.
What's your health looking like?
Mine?
Yeah.
I'm at 30 health. I'm about halfway down. What's Elric's looking like? You might need to shove more down his throat.
Yeah.
Elric's arm is looking a bit pink, but regrown very quickly. He's looking better. He's standing up. He's breathing. Finished puking.
Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can actually... Do I have anything useful? Because arrows are gonna do jack shit, clearly. They're not magic. Okay, first of all, I want to do that. Why did it roll something? I'm confused. Or is that saying what level I'm using it as? Hunter's mark. That.
Using Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Choose a creature you can
creature
see within
within-
range. Mystically mark it as your quarry until what is this wording? Until the spell ends. You deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. And you have advantage on any Wisdom Perception and Wisdom Survival check you make to find it.
To find it.
It's if you're hunting something down.
Oh, okay.
Hunter's Mark. Yeah. It's like a tracking spell usually, but it deals extra damage, so it works.
Yeah. I have nothing of useful here other than good berries. Really, and those only do 1 health. Fuck. I honestly have no idea.
You casting that spell as your turn?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I really have nothing else I can do here.
You still have movement if you want to use that for anything. Oh wait, it costs a bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark, so you still have an action.
Oh, okay. I guess I might as well take a shot at her. I know it's not gonna do anything, but
We'll find out.
what is this
Longbow.
weird thing going on there?
What is the lovely thing?
The 150 out of 600. That thing's...
That's your range.
Oh.
Yeah. So don't worry about that. You can just ignore it.
Yeah.
You rolled a 16. That does not hit. As you loose an arrow at them, it seems to clank against some of their feathers and fall back to the ground.
That's my turn.
It is now Kaelid's turn. Amigas is like 30 feet in the air above you.
Can I jump up into the air and attempt to punch her back to the ground?
Give me a strength check. You'd be able to grapple her by grabbing her leg. But it might be a little difficult to like punch her in the back.
Like a Hulk
Give me a
smash
strength-
her to the ground.
Yeah, give me a strength check and use your movement. And I'll say you can reach up that high. Nice. You do that, going down to a deep squat and launching up into the air. You're actually really tall, so that's actually not too difficult for your character. And using all your might, you manage to just barely reach up and grab her by the ankle. And the added extra weight of a whole other 10-foot tall something individual. I forget how tall Kaelid is, I think 8 feet. Grabbing her leg, yoinks the Goddess of Judgment back down towards the ground in a falling motion. And do you want your attack to be like slamming them into the ground again?
I want to slam her to the ground like the Hulk slammed Loki.
Word. I'll say she's
Fucking
like
nice.
over on this side as you do that. Oh, grabbing Elric. Getting the little turny wheel thing is so annoying. You have to scale it right.
Now you know my pain.
Oh, don't. There we go. And now I gotta. No! There we go. Now she's more like over here. Oh, get back over there. As you grab her and slam her back into the ground, give me an attack roll.
What do you want me to use?
Just a strength modifier. Since you're like smacking their body against the ground, it'll just be an unarmed strike. Which luckily, Kaelid has the ability of catch these hands, so it does good damage. That's a hit. do damage roll?
What do I use for the damage?
I'm pretty sure it's just your. Oh wait, it's probably just your strength modifier if you're going with an armed strike. So, well, pow, easy flat damage, no need to roll. And the Goddess of Judgment is now back on the ground with a real big thud to the ground. Andy, in your turn there.
Yeah.
Mania, it is now your turn.
Hot. Where's the bitch?
Right here.
Well, yeah, right here, but like, is she on the ground or is she up still?
She's prone, so she's on the ground.
She's prone. I'm gonna smack the shit out of her with my magic axe.
Do it.
Give it. If I get another nat 20, I swear to God, I'm gonna fling myself off the balcony.
You can also just roll in chat if
Thank
you want.
God. No, I want to roll with my dice because it makes me feel good. I just don't want you to think I'm fudging my rolls. It's a 23. Because I'm still in rage.
I can just fudge them right back.
That's
also, yes.
fair, but I don't want to fudge.
So you get a 23. That is a hit.
Fuck yeah.
Give me that damage roll.
Damage. That is going to be 10 damage.
10. You do that.
I'm grinning like an idiot the whole time because rage means, haha, bloodthirsty time. Please tell me I get a little blood on me.
As you're bringing down that axe, again, those like cracks seem to be forming in the air, and it seems like they're getting deeper this time as you give it another swing. They're more defined, and it still doesn't quite draw too much blood. But did you like hit a wing?
I was trying to aim for legs at this point.
Legs? You go for the leg, and it seems to break the skin, but it doesn't seem to be doing too much damage.
Did I get a little splatter on me? Just a little?
Bloodborne's got a little bit of color on it.
I want
Not a splatter yet, though.
Fine. Hold on a hot second. Let me check something. I've still got maybe like 2 or 3 more turns in my rage. I'm going to activate Frenzy for my next turn.
Oh boy.
Means I can make 2 attacks with a Bloodborne.
Nice.
Does anybody else
So you
have
can now use
Bloodborne?
your bonus attack to go into a frenzy.
No. I've gone into a Frenzy. That's my bonus action.
My bad. You can
as
frenzy
a bonus
attack.
action on the next one. I can
Starting when you choose the path or level, you can go into a frenzy when you rage. If you do so with the duration of your range, you can make you can just do that. That doesn't take an action.
What?
Yeah, that's a feature.
Oh yeah, that means
You
I
can
can do
just
that as my
activate a
bonus
frenzy.
action. I'm gonna do it again. That is a 19.
Give me an attack. 19. That hits.
Yeah. That is going to be 9 damage. 9 more damage.
9 more damage.
Yeah.
And as you bring back your axe in a much more like charged up frenzy like of rage than before. Before you were getting angry, but now like something feels different about Bloodborne. As you pull them back for like one more good swing at, I presume, their leg again.
Yeah. Same shit.
You pull it back, and something about Bloodborne feels. It's almost like it's lighter. It's more connected to you. It's
hot.
It's like there's no spot at which your hands end and the axe begins. It's just part of you. And you bring down your axe, and those cracks seem to like be so much more defined now. And as you swing into their leg, it seems to pass right through and cleanly lobs off the bottom chunk of their calf.
Oh.
And their leg it's like launched over here.
Please tell me that I get blood on me now.
Yes, you got some blood on you.
Fuck yeah, Mania's gonna moan. Fucking
You
thumbs
do
up.
that. Elric in the background sees that and is just like, okay, I made a good choice, I guess.
No, this is what she's talking about. Do you think brains can break? This is what she was talking about. Yeah, but that's my turn.
You do that. Hardly getting any oxygen to your brain as you do that.
I
Moan.
come from the blood.
Oh my god. Anyway, it's
This is called
Elric's
revenge,
turn.
makeshift.
I haven't even thought of what he's gonna do because I'm too busy thinking about that turn.
Never heard of a blood kink before? Virgin.
That and brutal. Anyway,
Go right to the damn throat.
Elric already fought this god once, a little bit, if you can call it a fight, so he kind of knows what they're resistant to. So we wouldn't use light. Oh yeah, and you also called out that they're resistant to those things.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to. I have to grab another character sheet. Oh no, I like that. This one. This one. Yeah. Elric sheet. He's gonna do the noble thing. And where is it? He has such a long spell list. He is going to cast Mass Cure Wounds at 5th level. Hang on a second. 5d8 plus 5d. Choosing see there is. Yeah. 5d8. Where is this thing? Roll those for me, chat. Wow. Exactly the amount you all got smited for in psychic damage.
Damn.
And Elric lifts up his fingers and like he snaps, and this pulse of green light comes from him, and it rejuvenates everybody for 30 hit points.
Fucking hot.
Good, because I was at 9.
Oof.
I was at 9, and I was like, I mean, I only have 30 to work with. I have 33 to work with. We got hit for 30. I'm like, oh, cool, I have 3. I have 3.
I'm back at full health.
Same.
Nice. Elric did his part. And now it is. I'ma say, yeah, he wouldn't use his movement for anything. Yeah, he'll just stay here. It is now the Goddess of Judgment's turn. Kaylee, give me a strength check to see if you hold them in place while still beating them. And you have to beat it to 26.
For strength.
Yeah. You did not beat it. So, let me look at the stat block. She is going to, as you're trying to hold her down, she grips down on your arms with a shocking amount of force for the size of this goddess. She seems much stronger than she appears at a glance. And with like a grunt of pain as she kicks off the ground and flutters her wings. She pushes up from the ground and gets into a standing position, one of her legs just being a stump on the ground. And with a shout, she pushes into the air, and at the same time, you both teleport about 30 feet up into the air this time. And it seems like there's some sort of glow coming from her that's getting a bit stronger now. And you were able to notice a little bit before, but it's becoming more defined. It seems like she's trying to charge up for something. She's also like looking over her shoulder now to try and eye out where Canary is. So you can kind of glean whatever she's about to do. It seems like she's aiming you. And it's now Johnny's turn. Not exactly much he can do. Except I guess I'll have him go for another attack. Actually, Barra, do you wanna call out any sort of command to Johnny? Tell him to like heal or something or attack?
No. I don't know.
Okay. He just continues doing his own thing then.
Yeah.
He once again raises up his hands, and a bunch more of these like green needle-like arrows come out of him. And they shoot up towards the goddess. And deal. That's unfortunate. 4 damage.
Oh, those are all one.
Minimum damage on the acid arrows.
Yeah.
Oh wait, and I have resistance to that, so we only dealt 2 damage.
Well, fuck.
Oh boy. I drank all the Nickelodeon slime, chat. Are you proud of me? I finished it. I get superpowers now. Don't actually drink Nickelodeon slime. For the best.
Drink the souls of the innocent.
That's probably what Nickelodeon slime's made out of. Anyway, Canary, it's your turn.
I'm debating.
Don't forget, you can fly.
I mean, yeah, but so can she. And I have meat suits on the ground. So, like, So our extra, so we have what? How many things can we do in a turn? We can move. We can do an attack.
You have movement, you have an action, you have a bonus action, which is different from an action.
Sing a song, you can sing a song.
And we can do whatever for our bonus action.
There's things that are specifically cost bonus actions. For example, the Hunter's Mark spell, which was cast by Barra. That's a bonus action to cast that. Which is, bonus actions are really quick. It's like picking something up off the ground. Whereas an action is something that usually takes around 6 seconds.
Oh god. Okay. I'm in a rough like your rolls are really good. So I'm trying to like because I don't know, man. She doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. So my thought is like this just to get the freak out of Dodge. If that,
let's see here.
it only
Banishment.
lasts a minute, and I would do it on myself, but it requires concentration and the target's incapacitated when they're in the dimensional plane. So
You attempt to send one creature that you can see within range to another plane of existence. The target must succeed a charisma saving throw or be banished. If the target is native to the plane of existence you're on, you banish the target to a harmless demi-plane. While there, the target is incapacitated. The target remains there until the spell ends, at which point the target reappears in the space it left, or in the nearest unoccupied space, if that space is occupied. Yeah, you can try casting that.
God, but your rolls are good. I was debating between that or disguising myself.
This is the goddess of judgment that's been hunting you for years.
I know.
I think
I
a
could just
disguise
put on a
will
Dr.
work.
Phil. Dr. Phil mustache. You won't know that ever. Okay. Alright.
This is funny as shit. Oh my
Cast
god.
it. You gotta hit. What is it? What's my thing? My spell save DC. Right? That's the one that you need to beat, I guess. 12. So go ahead and beat a 12.
So they have to roll a 1 or a 2 to
A 1
fail.
or 2 to fail. A
They didn't fail.
13.
Very much they did.
I tried. I'm gonna continue moving the 5 spaces that I'm allotted. 2, 3, 4. Oh god, I'm right behind her. Do I want to be right behind her?
Why did
She's
the
also like
cabbages?
she's
Hide in
also
the
30 feet in
cabbages.
the air.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna hide in here. So
You attempt to
like,
hide in there.
yeah. Yeah,
Sure, give
she's
me a
looking for me with her eyes, so
give me a stealth check.
You'd be surprised at my stealthiness. I think I have a modifier of you're gonna be really impressed by this. +1. A whole
Wow.
extra point for me, myself, and I. And I needed that. And I needed that +1 because naturally I rolled a 7. No one else gets rolls like this, just me. And then I got an 8. I got an 8.
Alright, let's see if you beat their perception, which has a +11 to it.
Oh, gee, I wonder, can you get a negative in this?
They got a 1, I would have said you hid. But no, they see where you are. They know you're inside that tent.
Wonderful. I tried. Go team.
And so, that was your turn. We're now back at the top of the initiative.
Back to the useless Barra. Here.
Dang.
She's still on the ground, right?
No, they're up in the air.
Oh shit.
DBZ wrestling with Kaelid.
Question makeshift. How far does spike growth go?
You can cast it on a surface, and you have to be standing on that surface.
I'm gonna be standing on the surface?
It basically makes a surface jagged and spiky. It doesn't reach up 30 feet. You need Wall of Thorns for that.
Fuck. The one thing that would be useful. Damn it. I've got movement of 35, so how many would that be? Would that just be like one more than Canary?
30 feet. You have the same amount of movement as Canary.
Okay. Gonna squeeze between Elric and hiding Corcus, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and here. Now I'm gonna stay there. That's the end of my turn. Best I could do. There you go. Let's hear it.
You don't want to like shoot an arrow at them or something?
It did nothing last time. Do you think I'm gonna waste another arrow?
That's because you didn't hit them last time.
Might as well give it a try. I definitely didn't hit that again.
Let me take a look at this.
It's
Yeah, no, it didn't hit. You loose another arrow at them, and it like whizzes past them. They're a little too high up in the air to get an accurate shot on.
That's the end of my turn. It's now Mars's turn. Kaelid.
Indeed, I'm just figuring something out in DMs real quick with them. Da, 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 da. One second, I have to correct some real quick. Mubby. Was that one of Mars? Okay, word. Just needed to figure something out about the range of a spell that's about to occur. And so, as the Goddess of Judgment is grasping onto Kaelid, trying to look over her shoulder for where Canary is, they've got Kaelid kind of like raised up a little bit higher than them. But in that distraction, Kaelid, give me a strength check to grab a hold of them and kind of like maneuver them yourself. Give it to me with advantage. Okay, you definitely beat them. They rolled a 4.
Oh.
So, yeah. You, break free of that grip and grab onto them yourself. And everybody, you see this, like, there's a similar aura there's this sort of crimson red aura that's been appearing around the Goddess of Judgment. It's a little hard to see since their wings are already a red color. But there's also this kind of like, almost like purpley red. It's a hard to describe color. It's very odd. But this kind of bright aura is also starting to appear around Kaelid. And for those of you with good eyesight, you can kind of make out that Kaelid's eyes, the color in them, kind of like flushes away very quickly. And you can't seem to make out the whites of their eyes anymore. As Kaelid then raises up the Goddess of Judgment higher into the air, as now they're starting to fall a bit because they just lost a strength check in the air. And then, in what seems to be the blink of an eye, it's almost like the sky goes dark. And like the world is kind of silent for a moment. And then this sort of crashing noise rings out across the land all around you. It's piercingly loud. And you realize the sky hasn't gone dark. It's that a very large AoE spell just appeared directly above the whole area that you're in that seemed to black out the sky. And then Kaelid falls 30 feet back to the ground, and you can't seem to find the Goddess of Judgment because they just got kind of beamed.
Well, fuck.
Is she alright? That's a stupid question.
Actually,
She just fell so fucking far.
I'm pretty sure their kill seems alright. They fell back down. They're They're looking not too bad, but everybody's ears is kind of humming right now. And also, that's the end of initiative.
Oh, thank heaven.
Lovesick, do you still have the thing? Lovesick? Did she go pee?
I think she might have.
Yeah, she went.
Yep.
Let me go check side chat.
Mania
I'm
Yeah,
assuming
is...
she still has it.
Oof.
Because I don't think she dropped it at any time. Otherwise, my shift would have said otherwise.
Yeah, no, she's still holding the thing.
Okay. Fucking Christ, I don't know what to do here. No, until she gets back. Where's Elric?
He's still standing back here, looking wide-eyed at what he just saw, in complete bewilderment.
Mania turns and looks at him and goes, "Never put vomit on my axe again."
I'm sorry, what? I wasn't listening.
How the I appreciate whatever the fuck this is, and she gestures to the red ribbon. But if you vomit something up, do me a favor and clean it before you put it on my axe.
Oh my god! Because I really was thinking about cleaning your axe before we went to
Do
battle.
I
against
look
one
like
of
I
those
want to
dangerous
touch
creatures
whatever's
alive.
inside you? Shut up!
I was literally missing an arm, woman.
You fucking laughing? Are you fucking laughing?
I'm sorry, you two are acting like a mother and a father arguing there.
I'm about to vomit. Jesus Christ. If I get
thanks, Martin.
anywhere near that man with my pants off, I am drunk, high, or poisoned. Either way, I need you to lock me in a box and never let me out.
God.
Do if I don't get my head cut off for that joke.
You will.
Ah, shit.
Elric reaches out a hand to give you a high five, Barra.
High five. And then quickly goes, wait, nope, fuck, backs away. No.
Did you high five him though?
Yeah. Then she realized, she was like, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Violet, what happened
Anyway,
to the blonde lady?
are you an idiot?
Are you fucking telling me it was
Oh.
him?
I'm
I
not
think
telling
Canary's
you
back.
anything. I'm
am back.
genuinely hoping you can figure it out for yourself.
I had to go pee.
Oof.
Canary peed in the tent. Don't go in there.
You do that. Anyway.
I did that. Past tense.
Mania
So
just
while
kind of
you're-
rolls her eyes at Barra and walks over to Canary and goes, "Oi, you still got it?"
Got it. It's in my
Oh.
hands. You can
Okay.
see it.
Wonderful. Now let's get everyone the fuck out of here before the people realize it's gone.
Oi. And we walk away, waddle, to the very next day.
As walking, she goes, why the fuck would you show your goddamn eyes to somebody traumatized by them? Holy shit.
Why do you expect him to read your mind?
And I assume you all leave the city now that the entire place has been thoroughly beamed by the events of today.
Has
Fuck yeah,
Khaled
we're
gotten
leaving.
Up is the question.
Khaled, how you doing? You doing alright?
She's just standing there.
Oh, and your frenzy came to an end just now, right?
My rage? Yeah, it's
Mania?
over.
Yeah, but it was also a frenzy, which means you just stacked a level of exhaustion.
Yep.
So give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 10.
Oh, fuck yeah. Look at that high con score. Oh, fuck off. Okay, that's a 10. Thank fuck.
10, you meet the requirement.
Yeah, I got a 6.
As you start walking and you're coming down from that dopamine high, suddenly you feel like lightheaded practically, and you stumble forward a bit, like you almost fell completely over.
Yep.
But you managed to stand up and keep your breath.
I kind of
And
shake my head quickly and just march forward.
And that seems like a good place to end the session.
I'm with
Yeah.
it.
Unless there's anything else anybody wants to do
Nope.
before the end of the session.
I don't know. Are there any more people you want to introduce that want to kill me? I don't know.
I think exclusively you want to kill Corcus with a passion.
Listen, he should make himself less hateable then.
Oof.
If he really likes his life, maybe he should make himself less
Killable?
killable. Really, like
You should say
No.
that to him at some point. It'll break his teeny tiny little heart.
Does Corcus have a heart?
Anything's changed? I still hate you, and now I'm gonna sell your dagger. He never
Oof.
asked for it back. He's not getting it back. I'm selling it. Don't even have him ask. He shouldn't ask. It's bad
Fucking oof. Anyways. Well, my friends, that was indeed session 7 of Path of Destruction. That was a
I felt
really
useless.
weird session. Mania came from blood and other things happened. That's the only thing that I remember. My brain hurts so bad.
Oh my goodness.
I
felt
have a
very
severe
useless.
migraine right
And of course,
now.
I got a fucking 22 initiative rolls, and I'm the most useless character in this entire fight.
Yeah.
The only useful
Feels
thing I
bad.
did was that one thing of like, oh, what is this? Hunter's Insight? Oh, these are the resistance. There you go, boys. Have
There you
at
go,
it.
boys. Have fun. I'm gonna make some lemonade.
My
just
jump
go off
is
and cook,
done
like, some-
here.
A squirrel.
Oof. Anyways, we do not have Rise of Vestia this Saturday, as several people have shit they gotta do. I might be streaming. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. It's been a week, and it's only Tuesday. We do
Overwatch.
Okay, sweetie. Apparently Mars wants to play Overwatch. Other than that, I think that's all we got. Go check out the new art on our Twitter. It'll be up there soon-ish. And that's all I got. Say goodnight, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Oh, should we raid Streaky?
Sure.